can't do it. We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. F it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Fantasy Files Christmas. We are so excited to do our end of the year live stream with all of you. As most of you know, we take this time at the end of the year to go through our favorite things that we read that year, that we watched, that we played, video games, books, all that stuff. And we are so excited to hang out with all of you and chat about the best and the worst of the year. We got Jim from Fantasy for the Ages here, of course. All three of us are in person. And then we got Sam way over on the other side of the country, 3 hours ahead. She's like, I'm ready to go to bed.
Not that late.
So thank you all so much for being here. It's so nice being able to just kind of get together with all the friends and just kind of enjoy the end of the year together and just kind of do all that. So thank you so much for being here.
Of course. Heck, I think this is the third year in a row I've been able to join you guys.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, you've been here for this will be the third.
That's cool.
You've been a great addition to these end of the year live streams. It's just good to and you have you read such different books than us sometimes, so it always throws a big twist.
Bring some variety in here.
Yeah. All of us are like, kind of reading the same stuff.
It's kind of like it's not Christmas without the Fantasy Files Year Event Special,
Right, yeah.
Right, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Sam, how are you doing? Are you ready for Christmas to be over?
Yes, I am. And, my husband's Jewish, so we also celebrate Hanukkah as well.
Oh, God.
So it's a double whammy for us every single year. And just with how crazy work is right now, I am just ready for this year to be over with. Open enrollment for medical insurance isn't done yet. People could still sign up for February, but the last day to sign up for health insurance for January 1st start date, the state's website crashed on the last day. And so they extended it for a week. And I was so grateful for that. I was just like, thank you so much. I've been through 6 weeks of hell, but let's add one more weekend, So it's honestly, I feel like that was the theme for this year though. Like Murphy's Law has always been my life, but this year, it has been Murphy's Law, just all year long, thing after thing after thing. And I cannot say I'm sorry to say goodbye to 2025.
You're just validating the reason for escapism. Why we have all this nerd stuff to enjoy. We have to get away from some of the life humdrum things.
Yes, this was definitely the year of escapism. Definitely got into as much as I could this year.
Yeah. For sure. What about you, Jim? Are you ready for 2026? Are you prepared for what ominous hell that will bring?
You know me, Spencer. I am an optimism. I'm always an optimist.
I hate it.
The opposite of Spencer.
Christmas season has been fun. It's been great. I'm looking forward to 2026 as well. But I have to admit something. My wife and I have been Grinches this year. We don't have a single Christmas decoration up in the house.
Oh, thank you. I love that.
Every weekend we were busy. We've got a pre-lit tree just sitting in the garage with a bag on it. We haven't even pulled that out of the garage.
Yeah.
I have Christmas presents sitting around our wine bistro table, just sitting there. Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I feel better. We got a new tree this year because I had too many ornaments for last year's 9-foot tree, and so we were like, we have high ceilings. Let's get a 12-foot tree. It'll fit. It is massive. No, it did.
It did fit. Okay.
Touches the ceiling, the top of it, and it like circumference wise is like 3 times as big as the last one was. So it takes up.
Do you get a real tree or like a?
No, No, we got a fake one. So we are stuck with this for another decade, like the last one.
Until you lose half the pieces for it. And...
Yeah, or until I fill it up with ornaments again. And I'm like, all right, maybe we'll get 2 smaller trees or something like that. But mistakes were made.
Okay.
And they were expensive ones, so we are stuck with it.
Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy. Yeah, I am not a decorator. And I think it's because my mom would set up by the time Halloween is rolling around, we'd already have Christmas decorations up. And it was just like way too early, and I got so sick of it. And then of course, you know, my mom goes around and she was having fun like putting all this stuff up, and then guess who gets to clean it up after Christmas?
Yep.
She's like, son, peasant, go clean up the Christmas decorations.
Take these lights off my house.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
Yeah.
but
Shad is here. Hi, Shad.
yeah,
Thanks
Shad,
for joining
what's up,
us.
dude.
And Holly Tinsley.
Oh, Holly Tinsley's
Holly's
here. It's nearly midnight here, so can't stay long, but wanted to drop in and say Happy Christmas.
Oh,
to you all.
very nice.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
Holly.
Hey, Holly.
I was just showing Gabe the clip of Bad Santa.
That's the best thing ever.
Yeah, she was mortified.
I'm
She's like,
sure she was.
she's like, I'm never having Spencer
Yep.
back on the podcast ever.
Great way to destroy your live stream.
She's like, I don't know if I can be friends with you. For those that don't know, over on Indie Spotlight, her YouTube channel, I popped by as Bad Santa, and I had written a whole script.
Wow.
The idea is basically just a Santa who is really, really just done with Christmas and has nothing but bad things to say about it.
It's pretty funny.
And
dude.
so, yeah, Holly Tinsley, she asked Bad Santa, like, what do you do to prepare for Christmas? And the script starts with, well, I spend from December 1st onward getting hammered every day. And the monologue goes downhill from there. So it was a lot of fun. But Holly had no idea what the script said. I told her, I'm like, it's
gonna be raunchy.
I'm like, it's gonna be raunchy, and she's like, that's okay. And then I got into it, and she's like, oh God, what did I sign up for? No. So that was a ton of fun. So go check out Indie Spotlight.
If anybody hasn't seen that, it's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah,
you need to go watch it.
It's about, type in Indie Spotlight Christmas, and that episode will pop up. You'll see the Fantasy Files logo.
And you can't miss Santa.
Yeah, you can't miss Santa. It's about 7 minutes in is when the monologue. But let's go around and talk about I guess kind of what our year has been like. Jim, you've hit a number of milestones. Oh wait, hang on. We got something from Holly here. We all make mistakes. I'll have to go watch that.
Definitely watch it,
Yeah.
Jeanette, for sure.
Okay, Jim, how's your year been? Your channel has hit a number of milestones, and for anybody that's not familiar, go check out Fantasy for the Ages. Jim's making great content over there.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun. You know, we were hoping this year to maybe hit 3,000 subscribers, and we did that early in the year. And then we hit 4,000 subscribers, and now we're getting close to 5,000 subscribers.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yes,
Ooh,
that's
you
so
know?
cool.
Growing.
Yeah.
No wonder he's so optimistic, right?
I know, yeah. He's like, I'm having a great year. Yeah.
Can't complain, you know?
Yeah, Jim was like, he was out my way a couple months back, and we had dinner and stuff, and he was like, he was saying, man, I'm just putting out like content every single day. And I'm like, well, that's why. I'm like, I put content up every like 2 weeks. He's got it every single day, something going up.
So it's required, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It
For
doesn't hurt. That's true. Even if it's just a stupid dad joke, I'll get something out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He shared a couple tips with me that I'm gonna put into effect this next year.
And that's
But
what
yeah,
we
then-
do. We help
yeah,
each
go ahead.
other because, I mean, those dad jokes are YouTube shorts. And Spencer, you were the first one to tell me Jim, you got to try YouTube Shorts. I
Sure,
hadn't even
yeah,
thought
okay.
about it. So,
Right.
we help each other.
Yeah, we do. And that's what I love about this community is like everybody is very, very helpful and very like just trying to see each other succeed. And it's not like super competitive or anything. It's pretty nice. Yeah, so what else? You have a Patreon. Has that grown this year?
It has not grown this year, but it has held on to our faithful people who've been with us there.
Nice,
So
nice.
now more and more people are just enjoying getting our stuff for free, which
Yeah.
is fine. We just
Yep.
put it
Yeah.
out there, and because so many people have subscribed and so many people are watching, YouTube does pay us now, which is nice.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yes.
Averaging like a big $2.50 a day, but it adds up.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, what does Shad say? I recently watched your videos on your top 100 books. Yeah, you were putting out a bunch of those.
Ooh.
Multiple episodes going through your top 100.
Yeah, it's one of the things we've done for the last 3 years. When we get near the end of the year, I do 5 videos that cover my top 100 fantasy, and then 5 that cover my top 100 science fiction.
Oh, wow.
Updated for each year of what all I've read now, and
Yeah.
where do they move around. And I scatter horror in between both, whether they lean science fiction or fantasy. It's in there
Nice.
somewhere.
Oh,
But
so
it
you're
gives me 10 days, I don't have to
updating.
think of a new episode. I just have, I do these. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. So you're updating your top 100 list. You're not necessarily 100 books a year.
No, it's
That would be
as I
wild.
read through each year, I think, is this top 100 worthy? And if so, it goes on the list. So
I
when I get to
see.
the end of the year, I've got a list ready to update now,
No, that's great.
Very nice. Speaking of monetization, I have a big update for everybody. We're officially monetized.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
We have
Congrats.
finally hit it. I haven't flipped the switch because I didn't want this live stream to be inundated with ad after ad after ad.
Yeah.
But after this episode, that switch will be flipped over, and we are officially monetized in every way that YouTube wants to see. So
Congratulations.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
that's a big
Awesome.
moment for us. Yeah.
Well, we deserve it. We powered through that Harry Potter series. In record
Yes, we did.
I know. I was telling Gabe yesterday. He was like, "Hey, did you know that the Harry Potter series, they're coming out with full cast audiobooks?"
Mhm.
And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm like listening to it right now." I'm like, I know we're all probably
it's
sick
like
of
we're
Harry
super
Potter.
tired of Harry Potter, but
You're
they're
ready
really
to do a
good.
They're
real-
so good. They're so well made. So I'm just like, hear me out. Like, yeah, and I've also been going through there's full cast Dresden Files coming out right now
Oh, wow.
too.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
Yeah.
They're really good too.
Yeah. But yeah, so we've, as Fantasy Files, we've had a pretty good year. We've Sam has been with us for I think a little over a year now. And being our new co-host. And Sam, what do you think after a year of the Fantasy Files? Are you sick of us yet?
Oh no, you would know. I don't. hold
Yeah,
back.
you tell me all
You
about
would
it.
tell us.
No, it's been really great, and I do well, even though I don't practice it often, with like structure and making sure that I kind of have a routine. So it has been really great and kept me kind of on the straight and narrow, especially with keeping up with my reading. This was a really tough year for me. I don't know what it was. I really struggled to focus. I did a lot of audiobooks this year, and I'm almost normally 100% physical reader for the most part, and I did a lot of audio this year.
You
Um,
have
Over
to
to the
keep up with
light.
us.
You're coming over to
Yeah.
the light.
Yeah, which is fine because like I'll play video games while I listen to the book. You know what I mean? So I can multitask. Or I drive through Hartford, Connecticut every single day, and that is just a nightmare. So I have a lot of time in my car to listen to that as well. And so, but it was just it was a struggle this year. I don't know what it was compared to other years, but yeah, I love doing this, and it's so fun to nerd out. I have so few people in real life that I can do it with. So you know, and just the fact that we met through Twitter, you know what I mean? And here we are. That was probably like 3 years ago, you know? So it's just been really great. I just love what books can do for you, to your brain and to the community that you can find through it. So
Totally.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, we are going into our 6th year of the podcast. Is that not crazy to anybody else? That is wild. Wow.
We just kicked off the same. You know, there's a lot of people who started them because of this pandemic thing that was out there.
Yeah,
So
I don't know if you're
starting year 6 right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that is wild. It was actually Jim last year that pointed out, we did the math, because I kept saying, oh yeah, we're like 3 years into the podcast, and he's like, no, he's like, you're going into your 5th year. This was last year. He's like, you're going into your 5th year. And I was like, no. And then I did the math, and it was like, oh my God, we've been doing this for almost 5 years. Yeah. And so now we've completed 5 years of the podcast. Wow. We're going into our 6th. Yeah. And
kudos on the stamina. You know, a lot of channels started back then and aren't around anymore.
Yeah, right.
You know, you guys are just getting bigger and better every year.
Yeah, I was thinking about that this year too. Is like, there's so many people that I was such good friends with that don't do it anymore. This year, Ty Reviews, he was on our Creators Corner this year. He's just kind of he's a little guy. He's like what is he, like 21 or something? And he was. Do you guys remember him? He was the guy with the movie review channel. I remember. Yeah. And he shut his doors a few months ago. Wow. And in his final video, he gave us a shout out. He's like, I just want to thank Fantasy Files Podcast for having me on their show and like being friends and everything. I'm like, But then, you know, before that, Between the Lines shut his doors, and Literature and Lo-Fi shut his doors. So it's sad to see people go by the wayside, but then new people pop up, and there's all sorts of new channels that come out and kind of reinvigorate the BookTube community. So
sure.
Yeah, we've had a good year. We've gotten to interview some of my favorite authors, both Kelly McCullough and James Maxey, who are very important authors to me when I was, you know, early 20s, and we had them on and had a couple like pretty emotional podcasts with them, where I was just like, thank you so much for your work. But yes, we got to interview like 2 people that I've been reading for decades, or like a decade and a half, I guess. And we've had multiple other great episodes. And just before we get too far into the show, I'll give a shout out to all of our viewers this year. Some of our videos have gotten way more views than I ever expected. And I just want to say thank you to the community for giving us such a great year. And we've gotten more comments on our videos than we ever have before. Every time I log into YouTube, I have like 10 new comments.
And that's so fun. That is so fun.
It's awesome. It's so much fun. And I love chatting with you guys down there. Like on the Empire, so many people reached out on the Empire of the Dawn video and was like, I felt the same way you guys did, and I'm so fucking pissed. So that was really cathartic. And people reaching out on our King's Dark Tidings video, and so many others. It's been great. I can't wait to see what people say when it comes time for our Strength of the Few episode to go up.
I don't know. That was a rough one. That was
a rough one. Yeah,
a rough one. I felt worse by the end of that stream than I did at the beginning. And
yeah, for sure.
I go, people are gonna watch this and be like, "Did these two even read the book?" Because
I
they don't sound like they comprehended it. But I looked at Spencer at the end and I go, "We're not stupid, right?" I was like, "We're not stupid." So the fact that both of us walked away from this with more questions than answers, unfortunately, just says a lot about how that book went.
Right, for sure, yeah. Gavin has been on our channel multiple times, and he says, Spencer, forgot to mention I finished Empire of the Dawn and it was amazing. Great trilogy. Thanks for the recommendation. Happy holidays. And this is the thing. I told people in that episode, I'm like, you're going to either 100% love this book or you're going to like not like it at all. And I mean, you obviously you can be somewhere in the middle, but I mean, perfect example of somebody who loved it. So,
Yeah.
you know, it goes both ways. It's not a bad book by any means, but he made some choices. He certainly
made some choices. He made some choices that affected all of the previous or prior books. So
Right. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. So, and Gavin, if you want to hop on, you're more than welcome to pop in for a minute if you'd like. Just let me know in the comments and I'll send you a link. But yeah, so, you know, real quick, I just want to say thank you to all our viewers for a wonderful year. More comments than ever, more views than ever. You guys got us monetized and we have more patrons than ever. We're actually making a decent amount of money on Patreon now. And you know, that's buying things that like the camera that we're filming with and stuff like that. So thank you guys. And that mic, that's from Patreon. So thank you guys so much for your support, and we appreciate all of you so much. So now, what you're all here for? What does Gavin say? Going out to eat shortly, but thanks for the offer, of course. So what are you guys looking forward to for next year? Anything, like, not to go too deep on it, but anything right off the top of your head that you're looking forward to?
12 months.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely that.
Boom.
Definitely that.
Yeah. 12 months. The 23rd book in the Dresden Files, or whatever it is.
Oh my God.
It's
not
like-
actually that.
it's
But
like
16
or
yeah.
something. But yeah, 12 months is going to be really exciting. We get that in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks,
Yeah.
we get 12 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty pumped. That's
Yeah.
an insta read. I don't care what else I'm doing. Boom, that one's gets read.
Right. Yep. Exactly. And then the same day that comes out, the full cast audiobook of Full Moon comes out. And
Okay.
so we got Stormfront, and then we're getting Full Moon the same day as 12 months. And I don't know if any of you guys have listened to the full cast audiobook of the Dresden Files, but it is the definitive way to do it for those early books.
Nice.
Because those early audiobooks were recorded in like the 90s.
Yeah, they weren't very
And
good.
so,
Yeah.
they're not very good. And so to at least get through the first like 5 books.
But they weren't in the 90s, Spencer. Book 1 came out in 2000. So
Whatever. 90s, early 2000s, they were basically the same thing. But yeah, I highly recommend them. So I'm really like, I'm going to read 12 months, and then immediately after I'm going to be doing the full cast Full Moon, because it's excellent.
yeah, Gavin mentioned in the chat the next Dungeon Crawler Carl book will be coming out this year as well. I'm jealous.
When?
I don't know exactly when, but I know that the arcs have been out there for a couple months already. Really jealous that some people got to read it ahead of time.
Yeah.
That's my whole top 5 books is all Dungeon Crawler Carl books.
Mm.
Can you Google that?
Yeah.
I am.
Oh, Sam is okay.
And then somewhere later in
Right.
2026, we're also supposed to get book 7 of the Red Rising saga.
Yes, Red God. Yes,
It
says
I'm
May
so
12th.
excited.
May
May
12th.
For
Okay.
Dungeon Crawler Carl, May 12th.
Mhm.
Okay. There's no committed date for Red God yet.
Yeah.
Pierce Brown's still saying
Right.
late 2026, maybe summer. I'm like,
Ooh.
dude,
Right.
put it down.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm hoping we get a concrete release date on that, and you got to catch up on Red Rising.
Okay.
Like, oh my God. So I'll say this real quick. It can't go on my list this year because it was a reread, but I reread all of Red Rising this year. Like just not taking a break in between each book, just one after another. And I think it's one of the best like sci-fi, sci-fantasy, whatever you want to call it, stories ever.
They're very high on my list.
It's so amazing. So good. So yeah, we're excited for 12 months. Red God mentioned that. Sam, anything for you? Anything specific?
I can't think of like anything off the top of my head that I'm waiting for, at least book wise, really, in the new year. And I think after the way the end of this year went with the books, I could not wait to come out. I think I need to lower my expectations a little bit and just kind of go with the flow. So as of right now, no, there's nothing that I'm counting down the days towards.
Yeah. It's been a weird year. There was 3 books in particular that I kind of had up on this pedestal, and I'm like, these are going to be like, what am I going to do about my top 5? Like, I have 3 guaranteed ones right here. What am I going to do? And none of them ended up in my top 5. Yeah. So kind of a rough end of the year. And some people loved them, which is great, but I didn't hate them. Like the books that I read at the end of the year, they're just not top 5. So let's go into our top 5 for the year. We start with top 5 books of 2025. And we'll start with Jim, and then we'll work our way around. It'll be Jim, Sam, Gabe, me, Chris. Yes.
Well, I don't know if you remember last year, we each did like 5, then we each did 4, 3,
right,
2,
that's
1.
what I was going to clarify.
And it took forever. And I think we decided that this year we were each just going to say our top 5.
Through our 5. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Whatever makes it quicker.
I remember it took us a very long time to get through.
Yeah. Right.
That's the East Coast talking.
Yeah.
All right. So I get to go first, you said. Woo.
Yes.
Cool. My 5 from bottom to top. 5th book was and they're not for me all necessarily books that came out in 2025. They're books I read in 2025.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. To clarify, these are books you read for the first time in 2025. Same with our other categories, movies, video games. They can be old stuff. You just have to have read it this year.
Okay, number 5 is Feed, book 1 of the News Flesh trilogy. It's a zombie apocalypse style.
Ooh.
I read the whole trilogy. It was fantastic, but book 1 is just blows your mind. It's excellent. It's by Mira Grant.
You've been really into the zombie genre
forever.
Lately. Yeah.
Forever, actually. But this is a really nice sci-fi zombie mashup, but it's also a political thriller. It's pretty cool. And it brought something fresh. Basically, if a zombie apocalypse happens and we survive, what's life like 20 years later? That's what this story is based on. And it's cool.
Ooh, I like that.
Really recommend it. Number 4 is Network Effect, book 5 of the Murderbot Diaries by Martha Wells. If y'all haven't read the Murderbot Diaries, you need to read them.
Yeah.
They're fantastic. Book 5 is the first one that was a full novel. The first 4 are novellas and really are one story spread over 4 shorter reads. Book 5
is that what the show's based on?
Yep. And they're doing a great job with the show. So the books, of course, are always better, in my opinion. Most of us feel that way. Network Effect was fantastic. I read all of the Murderbot books in this year. Network Effect was my favorite of the bunch. So I had to pick one. Okay, number 3. The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. This is it's kind of a zombie book without zombies. Okay, there's no zombies in it. It's kind of taking zombie apocalypse and mash it up with The Last of Us and tell a better story. And that's The Girl with All the Gifts. It's fantastic. But it'd take me way too long to explain it. So just trust me and go read it. Number 2, Don't Fear the Reaper. This is a horror suspense thriller in the slasher vibe. It's book 2 of a trilogy. So the Indian Lake trilogy, all by Stephen Graham Jones. I read the trilogy early in the year, and it totally screwed up my TBR because then I had to go read everything else I could find by this author. It was
Stephen Graham Jones is a very good horror author.
But that was the first I'd read of him, and that's the middle book of the trilogy. It's the best, but it's the best when it's like, here's number 1, here's number 2, here's number 3. I mean, they're all right there. They're intense.
What's the trilogy called again?
The Indian Lake trilogy.
Okay.
You know, the protagonist is Jade Daniels, who's a horror slasher fan, nerd, totally into movies like that, partly for escapism because her life sucks. And then a slasher movie starts coming to real life around her, and nobody else can see it because this stuff doesn't happen. But she sees what's going on, and no one will believe her. And that's where book 1 starts. And then Jones is able to do more inventive things with book 2 and book 3 to tell a full story. That's amazing.
Nice.
And my best book of the year, This Inevitable Ruin, book 7 of Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Yes.
This series almost consistently gets better and better and better each book.
Yep.
Not 100%, but
Sure.
almost. And it definitely, for me, the last one is the best one. It's also the biggest one. Dang, they're getting longer.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I'm like, just keep going. This is good stuff.
Yep.
Those are my top 5.
That's
Good
awesome.
ones.
Yeah. Was Dungeon Crawler Carl a surprise for you as much as it was for me, Jim?
That I enjoyed it as much as I did, yes.
Yeah.
I put off reading it because I tried some other lit RPG, and it's like, oh, all right, that's fine. You know, it wasn't anything that grabbed me. Then I tried this, and I'm like, holy crap, this is good.
Yeah,
It's very addictive. And I'm actually doing the whole series again right now because I read them as on Kindle the first time through.
Oh, you
Now
got to
I'm
do the
doing
audiobooks.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
dude.
good.
Yeah,
That's
of
good.
course. Of course.
Lots of fun.
Very cool. If everyone can chat amongst themselves for a minute, I'm going to get another drink real fast. Give me 1 second.
I also have to use the bathroom, so that works.
Okay.
Yeah, Jim, I agree with you.
Jim, and Chris, you're carrying it for a second.
Yeah. Yeah, Jim and Chris, I did not expect to not only like Dungeon Crawler Carl, but to be absolutely obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Spencer just texted us in the pod chat one day and said something about, you guys, I'm hearing all of this stuff about Dungeon Crawler Carl, and they were all free in my Kindle Unlimited subscription.
Okay.
And it was like a right place, right time where he happened to text about it, and I was like, oh, I could use something to read right now. And when I say that book pulled me in seconds, and that is so rare, and it opened my eyes to this whole genre of books that I had never even really known had existed.
Yeah.
And I think with the way I've been really getting into gaming lately as well, that helped really pull me into loving Dungeon Crawler Carl, because I understood more the stat points and throwing things this way and that way. But yeah, Dungeon Crawler Carl was just so unexpected, and I couldn't shut up about it to my girlfriends, and they all blew through them too.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I thought they're not even going to listen to me when I'm explaining this book, and they started it, and the two of them both read every single book. They couldn't put them down.
If you've never done any gaming, that will diminish your experience a little bit. But we've all been gamers. Okay, we all get this stuff.
Yeah.
But that's just the framework for the story. The actual story being told has depth. Actually has some nuance to it. Has mystery that's being unpacked and revealed. And it's so gosh darn funny.
It is.
While millions of people are dying in horrific ways, it's hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
A little worrying maybe about us, but it is funny. And
that's probably in the bottom of my list of things to worry about with me.
Play between Carl and Princess
And
Donut.
Donut.
Oh my
my
goodness.
God.
So good.
Yeah.
Gavin says, was totally surprised by DCC, listened to it for the first time mid-year, and have already been through it again. Let's go.
Mhm. You know, the only criticism
must do the
I hear
audiobooks.
people really strongly have of the series, which is legit, is there's a lot of cursing. And if you're not into that, if you're uncomfortable with how much Carl is going to swear, and then a few other people, yeah, okay, that can be a little off-putting. But
You
it's
gotta
just
be
his
prepared for it,
character,
yeah.
and it works in the story. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, see, I didn't even notice because that's just how I speak. In my
Yeah.
everyday life.
I work in construction, so I naturally have just a filthy mouth.
Yeah.
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 Shad,
I get
Shad
it.
threw in the comments here, and I recommend, like, anybody who's watching, throw your top 5 in the comments. Shad's, one of our most consistent viewers, so I'm happy to give him a little screen time. He says number 5 is Engines of War by R.S. Ford. His number 4 is Mr. Slaughter by Robert McCammon. Number 3 is Fall of Giants by Ken Follett.
Favorite series ever. Favorite
Really?
series ever. Fall of Giants by Ken Follett is one of the best series I have ever read in my life. And it's historical fiction, which is normally not up my alley.
Sure.
But he is a phenomenal author. And what he does is it's 3 books and it takes you through generations through each war. So you read one book and you're reading all these POVs and then they come together. And then the second book is all of their children and so on. They are must reads, you page turners. They're huge. They're very thick, but you will not be able to put them down. They are so good. He also did
Wow.
Pillars of the Earth. I don't know if you've ever heard of Pillars of the Earth.
Mhm.
Yeah, Ken Follett is just masterful. He's phenomenal.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I have a couple authors that I haven't really dived into yet that are on my list for next year. Adrian Tchaikovsky being one of them.
Okay.
So I'll have to add Ken Follett to that. He says number 2 is Heart of the Mountain by Larry Correia. I've only read one book by Larry Correia, being the first in the what's the really popular one? Jim, do you know what I'm talking about? It's like the first Grimdark book. The
You're talking
Council
about
of Company, the something company,
the Black Company
the Black Company. Yeah, I read that one.
by Glenn Cook.
Oh, Glenn Cook. Never mind. What is Larry Correia write? Larry Correia just wrote. He put out a new fantasy book that's been popping up on my Audible that I want to check out. But he's got Heart of the Mountain by Larry Correia. And number 1 is Of Empires and Dust. And this is, I think, by Ryan Cahill. And I want to read his books next year.
I have a lot of those problems. I want to read about 5,000 books all next month. Sheesh.
Yes, we know, Shad. You always complain about the loot boxes.
That's the best part. That's the
I know.
best part.
I love
for
it.
me.
I love
Especially when you
it.
get the AI's humor going, man. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Monster Hunter is what I was thinking of. Sorry, I don't know why I got that confused with Black Company. All right, Sam, your top 5. Go for it.
Okay, so mine's just like a little disappointing, honestly, this year. I did a lot of rereading this year, so most of the books I read weren't new.
Yep, same.
But as for new books, I would say like at the bottom, like around number 5 would probably be Empire of the Dawn. It like just made its way on there by Jay Kristoff, mainly because I didn't have many other books to list on my list.
Sure.
I didn't dislike it. I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. It was very slow to start. That was just my one kind of thing with it. And then the things you find out at the end kind of skew your view of all of the prior books. So that was,
sure.
But I liked it. I read through it all. I enjoyed it, and I thought it wrapped everything up pretty well. So that'd be number 5. Number 4, I read that this was one of the few books I physically read this year. So if I mispronounce this name, I'm sorry. Clytemnestra. It was a Greek mythology retelling of her and Agamemnon, and I really love Greek mythology, and when authors take the basis of the story and then kind of retell it or tell it in the way that they think makes sense. And so Clytemnestra married a man, was pregnant with his baby, and Agamemnon wanted her, so he murdered her husband and then murdered the baby that she had, and then her father forced her to marry this guy, Agamemnon. So it was a really good book. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I got it from my Book of the Month Club subscription that I have, and I read it when I was on vacation, but it was beautifully written, and I really, really enjoyed it. So if you're into Greek mythology, I do highly recommend that book. And then my top 3 are really, honestly, you could put any of the 7 Dungeon Crawler Carl books I read this year, and that would be my top 3. And I know, Jim, you said like you loved that they got better as they went, which I absolutely agree. I still do think the first book is my favorite, just because it was so impactful and powerful to me, because I'd never read anything like it before.
Okay.
It was a brand new genre, and it was eye-opening, and it made me really want to look into other books like this. But it took over my life. I found out about it when book 7 was out, so I just blew through books 1 through 7, and I mean, honestly, the series itself could be in like my top 5 series ever, I think, because it's been a long time since I've been blown away by a series like that. So yeah, I would say top 3 are any of the 7 Dungeon Crawler Carl books.
They all showed up in my top 100 fantasy for the year.
Yeah.
That's weird because they're really science fiction if you think about it.
Mhm.
But they have a fantasy feel, so you can put them on either list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all went up into my top 100. I'm wondering if they'll stay there or if that's just I had so much fun this year
Mhm.
that they're
Yeah.
really big. We'll see. But
Yeah.
I think they'll stick around at least for a little while. They're so good.
Yeah. I've also
Yeah.
been reading the Webtoons comic that they
Oh,
made.
yeah,
off
that's
of
good.
it. And it's good. It's really, really good. It's just frustrating because like I keep spending money to get the coins to read the most recent ones because I don't want to wait, and they make you like wait like 3 weeks based off of when the newest one comes out. So you have to like pay for early access. And yeah, I have been. It's really good. And I need to jump into the spin-off that they're doing with from the point of view of the, oh my god, what's his name, with the crocodile head.
Oh, Mongo.
Yeah.
Or
No,
No, it's not
no,
Mongo.
that
not
was
Mongo.
the
No.
raptor.
Oh, like
Um,
another player?
Yeah,
it's
he's
the one with
another
the
crawler.
crocodile head.
I can't
Oh,
remember
okay,
his
I
name at the moment because I'm reading through him again, and he
Same.
hasn't been prominent enough yet.
But they're doing it from his point of view, like when he enters the dungeon,
Oh, wow.
and his experience. So I am really excited to jump into that. It's not by
It's a fanfic, basically.
it's kind of
Or-
like a
but
fanfic, but it's
endorsed?
authorized. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Cool.
There you go. That's what I'm looking forward to in 2026.
Nice. Okay.
Yay.
And yeah, Gabe says Florin's
Florin.
name. Okay, cool. Nice.
That's it. Yep.
Very cool.
Thank you, Gabe.
Mhm.
Okay, so your top 3, like, okay, Sam, that's kind of cheating a little bit, but I'll let it go. It's all DCC.
It's all
This-
DCC, honestly.
Put what she wants on it.
Yeah.
We read so many other books this year, Sam.
We did, and I
Hated
mean,
them all.
But they did them all.
It's a shame how many of the others were inferior.
well,
Yeah,
Harry
yeah.
Potter just didn't do it for me. Like it was good, but it's not something I'll ever reread. If I'm being honest, it's
Yeah.
just not there for me.
It was a high
I loved
fantasy genre.
Farseer, but that was like something I'd read before.
Right. Yeah.
Blood Over Brighthaven was okay, but it again not a favorite. I was looking through my audiobooks and my Kindle, and I was like, yeah, I am struggling here this year. It was really tough. It really was.
Interesting. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think next year, and Sam and Jim, if you guys have any ideas here, what would help us get a more diverse kind of pool to pick from? Is there anything that comes to mind for you guys? Because I felt the same way, to be perfectly clear. I was making my list, and I'm like, most of the things I really enjoyed this year were rereads.
Yeah.
do we just need to dig into like obscure authors, or what do we need to do?
Well, I told you, I think on our last stream, that I need to go back to my roots of going to the bookstore and letting the books kind of speak to me, because that's how I found The Will of the Many, which turned out to be like, I think, my #1 book last year. I have the old cover and I love the simplicity of it. And so I really need to get back to my roots of going to the bookstore and reading, you know, the sleeves and just kind of letting books like draw me in, where this year I didn't do that. I did a lot of Kindle. I did a lot of just what we needed to do for the podcast. And so I think that'll help if I start going to the store again, you know, because that always helps me branch out. So for me personally, that's what I definitely need to do to you know, get some more.
Have you read Quicksilver by Callie Hart?
No, I've heard of it. I thought for a second I was like, I read Spinning Silver, but I didn't read Quicksilver.
Quicksilver is like the new Court of Thorns and Roses, but I've heard it's exceptionally good. I've heard it's exceptionally good, and I almost won it in a White Elephant gift exchange this year. But yeah, I've wanted to read that. It's romantasy, but people who don't normally like romantasy are like, no, it's exceptionally good.
I'm struggling with it's like a Court of Thorns and Roses, and it's exceptionally good. How do these two things go together?
I love A Court of Thorns and Roses. It's so good.
I actually tried.
You're gonna get attacked here,
and I got like 2 chapters in, and I was so bored. And
listen, book 1. Whenever I do rereads, I always skip book 1, just because to me it's more of like a prequel in a way. Like it leads up to the main thing, but it is a very, you know, romantic.
And then there's series like Dungeon Crawler Carl, where book 1 is like your favorite book. You know, that's what I'm going for. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to check this out.
All right. So moving on to Gabe, your top 5 for 2025.
Yep. I'm in the same boat. I did a lot of rereading, but I did manage to fill out this list, and my number 5 is Night of Shadows by Kilcade. And I think part of that was just, you know, how much I love the series, and the anticipation of a new book was awesome. It definitely had some flaws, but it was good.
That was the book previous to this one?
Or no, I'm talking about the new one. If I had
Ritual of Ruin.
Yes, that's what I meant. The newest book.
Okay.
That made your top 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But it's mostly because
you can't be mad at me if it's on my top 5.
Well, it's one of the only 5 books you read. Top 5 doesn't necessarily mean the best books. It's just like if you read 5 books, that's your top 5.
Well, that's what it's been for me every year. It's which 5 books are the best for you.
And my number 4 is from a series that I found this year that I really enjoyed. The series is called Convergence, and the name of the book is Recon by Craig Allenson. It's the 4th book in the series.
Oh yeah, you wanted me to read this.
Yeah, it's very much a Dresden Files-esque.
Right.
It's kind of a urban fantasy. It's definitely different in a sense. There's actually in one of the books there's a shout out to Harry Dresden, and it's super cool.
You're telling me about that. Yeah.
So I really enjoyed. I read the whole series. They're still coming out with books. I think there's 6 maybe or 7, something like that. 4th was my favorite. Number 3 is The Butcher's Masquerade by Matt Dinniman.
Nice.
It's freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah,
absolutely awesome.
That's
we've already
DCC book
talked
5.
plenty about how awesome DCC is, so I'm not going to elaborate anymore. And my number 2, I'm pretty sure this was this year, and I hope it was this year. But I actually finished.
I finished that this year too.
Yeah,
in June.
Nice.
Yeah.
Morningstar.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think I finally actually read through, because I had read them before and got like all the way through book 1 and halfway through book 2 and then stopped. But this year I pushed through, and Morningstar was just impeccable.
Yep.
So amazing. Mind you, I read all of them and they were all super good. All they're out right now. It was just awesome. And
Wow.
my number one, and this is trending because it's been like this every year because it's my absolute favorite series.
Yeah.
But book 12 of He Who Fights with Monsters came out this year. And it's hard for me to explain the level of just craziness that happens in the series, but I feel like every book they're upping the ante to an incredible amount. And so now, looking from the first book to now, it's just you couldn't even fathom the bridge between the two. It's pretty awesome. I'd love for you to keep going with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, that's my top 5.
Very cool.
All right.
Very cool.
I'll be right back. You guys keep
Yep.
going.
Okay, we'll vamp for a minute.
Yeah, your number one there. That's a series that's on my TBR. I will get to it, but
He
it
Who
does
Fights
look
with
very good.
Monsters. Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
that's awesome.
I will say I am usually a shit talker when it comes to Lit RPG.
Yeah.
And I do enjoy He Who Fights with Monsters. I haven't gotten very far in the series, but out of the ones that I've read, I do, and I think it is similar to,
I've tried to explain also too the lit RPG elements are only in the first couple books.
Yeah.
And then it just turns into a very much fantasy world where there's not a lot of spec sheets. I mean, they're still there, I guess. The names of spells and stuff like that, but it's nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so good, Jim. I would love to chat with you about it when you do come to reading it. I'm just a huge nerd for it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Move it up on your 1,000-book list.
That's what I'm doing right now, actually.
Yeah, he's doing it
On my
right
screen,
now.
I'm literally
Very
moving
good.
it up right
That's
now.
awesome.
Yeah, Gabe texted me, or maybe we were on the phone or something a few months ago, and I had just finished my big Red Rising reread, and Gabe, and completely independent of each other. I didn't tell him that I was rereading it. I was just doing it, and just on his own, he started going back through Red Rising, and he's like,
Wow.
he's like, man, he's like, I read it the first time, and he's like, it was fine. And then I read it this time, and it's amazing. He's like, I'm getting so much more out of it the second time.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Nice.
absolutely. Okay. So my top 5 books for the year. Wait. Hang on. We got Nova here with her top 5.
Nice.
Where's
Right here.
you formatted this so
Nice.
weird.
Number 5, that's this one.
Okay, the knife of Never Let Her Go by Patrick Ness. Shatter Me series, Tahara Mafia. Uncanny Collateral by Brian McClellan. Oh, interesting. I'll have to look that up because Brian McClellan is the author of the Flintlock fantasy books that I like.
Yeah.
Remember with
Motormaid.
Taran
Yeah.
and all those
I do.
guys.
I love those.
Yeah.
They were awesome.
Interesting. I wonder what Uncanny Collateral
Have
is.
to look into it.
Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. There you go.
That was
Sam.
my suggestion.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad she loved it. I love that series. I've read
Yeah.
it too many times to count now.
That's on the roster for next year for sure.
Zach is reading that right now.
So
actually.
good.
And he
Yeah.
likes
Is he
it.
enjoying it?
Yeah, he's enjoying it. I think he's on the 3rd one now.
Wow.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
the one time I read a magic series where the way magic is explained, you're like, this is believable. Like there's science to it. It's very well thought out.
That's
Very
cool.
cool.
Very cool.
And then number 1, Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver. Awesome. Awesome. Let's see what Shad has given us multiple messages in the chat. Let's go. Gabe, when are you reading the Wandering
I
In?
need to.
He asks that every single
I need to.
Are you still going to try it? He
Ooh.
says.
Yes. I absolutely am.
And then he says, I tried He Who Fights with Monsters and made it only halfway
That's
through book
crazy,
one. And I
dude.
just didn't.
That's crazy talk. That's why, because you only got half through book one.
Yeah.
Dude, you have to get to book 3 in He Who Fights with Monsters, and
Yeah.
then you'll understand.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, Shad, it sounds like you just really don't like. I mean, I'm kind of there
Yeah,
with you, but it
the
sounds like
same.
you really don't like lit RPG, which is fine. But I think you're making a mistake on Dungeon Crawler, Carl. Powder Mage, yes. So it
That's the
didn't
Brian
make it into
McClellan
my
stuff.
top 5 somehow, but this year I started reading the second, like the not prequel, the next series of Powder Mage. Like it had the initial trilogy, and then they're doing another like 4 books or something. And it didn't make it into my top 5, but it is incredible. Like Brian McClellan's
Yeah.
Powder Mage
Awesome.
trilogy is absolutely amazing. I can't recommend it enough. Yeah, I wish I had room to put it in my top. It would literally be like number 6, the one that I read this year. Okay, so my top 5, number 5 is The Devils by Joe Abercrombie.
Ooh.
And I love this book so much that I ordered after I read it on audiobook, I ordered the special edition and put it up on my shelf because I loved it. I tried reading The First Law. I am very much an outlier on this. Like don't take my word as a review at all, because most people love The First Law. But I got halfway through the 3rd book in the series, and I couldn't continue.
Oh,
I was like,
That's the worst book of the first trilogy, in my opinion. So
is it? Okay. Because,
everything after that is better. Everything after that.
Okay. Because I got halfway through it, and I was like, I love his writing. I think he's a great author. I just can't get through this right now. And so then The Devils came out, and I'm like, it's a new series. It's completely separate from The First Law. Like, we can do this. Like, let's go. And I got into The Devils, and it is so much fun. It's like Suicide Squad, but it's actually good. You know what I mean? Like, it's so good. You have like this band of misfits, and they're all on a quest, and they're all like rough and tumble. Like they all got something that's like horrible about them. Something that's just like, one of them is a necromancer, and they all just do awful things to each other. And it's so amazing. I loved it.
And first of all, Suicide Squad is good, so I don't know.
Okay,
what
Sam, you can
by
leave
the
now.
way.
I like Suicide Squad also. Yeah.
I love both of them, and I know people hate the second one a lot, but I think it's campy. I think it's funny, and I think it's supposed to be silly. So
I'm with you.
Yeah,
good
I'm
on
with
you.
Yeah. Did you read The Devils this year, Sam?
No, but it's so funny because as I looked it up, I was like, this is the cover of the book that I had been meaning to read. But when I originally found out about it, it hadn't been released yet. And then life happened and I just forgot about it. So I am buying it right now as we speak.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah. Highly recommend. Like,
Yeah, because this was on my list.
Yeah. The Devils was very close to being actually number 3 on my list. So
Mhm.
it was it would have been higher.
Yeah, I also downloaded Quicksilver and then another book that Nova recommended, Butcher and Blackbird, because I Googled that and that sounds good. So I don't know how much more my wallet can take, guys. So just, be careful with what you keep recommending to me, because they all sound really good.
I actually have a book that I need you to read, Sam, because I think it's going to be a required episode early this next year.
Well, thank God I got my Christmas bonus at work then, right?
There you go.
Recommend.
I'll send you the money for it. I don't care. But number 4 on my list is The Blackfire Blade by James Logan. And this is another one where if it wasn't for certain other books, it would also be higher on my list. Because a book came out the previous year called The Silver Blood Promise by James Logan. And it was actually my most disappointing book of last
I
year.
remember that. Yeah.
And the marketing around it was that everybody was saying, this is the next Lies of Locke Lamora. And that was the entire marketing, is it's Lies of Locke Lamora. Like, you got to read this. It's the spiritual successor to Lies of Locke Lamora. And I got into this book, and I think if it wasn't for the marketing, I would have really enjoyed the book. But I kept waiting for the Lies of Locke Lamora moment, and it just wasn't there. And so it disappointed me a lot, and I made a whole video about it. The video did really well, and I was like, I don't know, but I said at the end of that video, I was like, the way it ended has me interested in a book 2. And so I got through all of the books that were supposed to come out this winter, that were supposed to change the game for me, that were supposed to be Empire of the Dawn, Strength of the Few, KDT 7, like all these books were supposed to end up in my top 3. And after all of that disappointment, I read The Blackfire Blade, and I think it is an absolutely exceptional way to make a sequel. There was no marketing saying that it was the next Lies of Locke Lamora or the next anything. It was just like, here's the Blackfire Blade. And I read it, and chapter by chapter by chapter, I got more and more interested. And by the end of the book, I had like cried twice.
Wow.
And I was just like, this is amazing. Like, this is the perfect way to do a sequel. This is everything I would hope for in a sequel. The writing got better, the characters got better, the dialogue got better, the world building got better, everything was scaled up so much. And by the time I finished the book, I was like, there's no way, even if it's number 5, like there's no way this doesn't go in my top 5, because I think it is so, I love to see a comeback story. I love to see an author that I originally was shitting on and making videos about and being like, what the hell were they thinking? And then read the next book and have my mind changed completely. And so for that, I got to give number 4 to The Blackfire Blade, because I think it is such an amazing comeback story for this author, and I'm so happy for him. Number 3 is Fairy Tale by Stephen King.
Nice.
I can't believe this wasn't on Gabe's list, because he liked it more than I did. This was an amazing book. Admittedly, the first half of the book is better than the second half of the book. But I don't even know how many times I cried during this book. You have the relationship with the boy, and he's taking care of this like older man who's been in the hospital and has all these health conditions, and he's like a crotchety old man that hates the world. And little by little, this boy, I mean, he's like 16 or 17, and he like slowly melts the heart of this cynical, world-weary old man. And just like little by little, like every chapter, he wears him down a little bit more, until like, you know, the end, when there's a whole character arc for this old man. And there's a dog involved. There's a dog that the old man has, and the boy
best
is
boy ever.
Yeah, and he's like taking care of the dog. And I cried all the way through this book. Like it was so emotionally charged and so heartwarming. And I never thought that I would say that about a Stephen King book, because I'm admittedly not a big Stephen King fan. And so it blew me away. I highly recommend Fairy Tale by Stephen King.
All right.
Number 2 is Dungeon Crawler Carl, Book 5, Butcher's Masquerade by Matt Dinneman.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
I think
It's
I
on
know
everybody's
that.
list this year. Yeah. I think this series really took the world by storm this year. I don't think anybody was expecting to get as attached to Dungeon Crawler Carl as we all did. And you know me, I'm not like, I typically don't like lit RPG. It's just not my thing. And Dungeon Crawler Carl worked its way into my heart and won't leave like a bad parasite. and it's like it's so good. Everybody told me, like, I think it was like book 2. I was putting out on Twitter. I'm like, oh my god, I'm actually enjoying Dungeon Crawler Carl. What is happening? And literally every single person told me, just wait until book 5.
Wow.
And I got to book 5, and it's number 2 on my list for the year. Like, it was so amazing. Like, it had me crying multiple times. And it was just an incredible book, incredible series. I'm so happy for Matt Dinniman and all the success he's gotten, specifically this year. I mean, these books have been going for, a little while now, but this year it's like everybody discovered Dungeon Crawler Carl, and it's just blown up. He's got webtoons, he's got a comic, he's had multiple Kickstarters with special editions.
Wow.
There's like a TV show in the works. Like, congrats to him, man. Like, he's done such a good job. Somehow he made me care about lit RPG.
And hey, a Pacific Northwest person like we are, Spencer.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he
from
is?
Seattle. He's
Man.
from Seattle.
Solid.
Yeah, the book is set in Seattle.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
He lives
Is it
in
like
Gig Harbor now. Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Is it like a true lit RPG though, or like?
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
like it's kind of hard to explain. It's not like lit RPG where they go into a video game, but basically aliens take over the world, and all these people get like taken down into this dungeon that the aliens have constructed under the earth,
Okay.
and all the humans are forced to compete in like a dungeon crawling thing.
Interesting.
And the
Um,
rest of the universe is watching on television.
yeah,
it's,
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's like
It's a TV
televised
show.
to the rest of the
Okay,
universe.
That's so funny.
Total
Yeah.
elements of Hunger Game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Running
Yeah.
Man. I mean,
Big
it's all in
Hunger
there.
Yeah, and like there is the thing where it's like you gain +2 to strength, but it's not like other books where it's like a huge list of stats.
Okay.
It's just the occasional like, you got this ability, you got this ability, you got this
Okay.
ability, and it doesn't like overcomplicate things. You should absolutely read it. It's incredible.
How many books are in the series? Just 5 now?
6.
7.
7 so far.
7.
7
Yeah.
so far. Okay, yeah. And then my number 1 book of the year is Blood Over Brighthaven by M.L. Wang. And
What?
Sam,
she's like, what?
And Farseer didn't make it anywhere on your list, but Blood Over Brighthaven is your number 1?
Well, I was thinking about it, and because I had read the first
Not
2
hard
books
enough
in
for
Farseer
Sam.
last year, and the second Farseer book, I think it was my number 1 of last year, and the third book was great. I really enjoyed it, but it just didn't quite make the list. And so I don't know. I mean, I have it written on the back. Here, let me show you. Written on the back of my paper, I have Assassin's Quest. I have it written on there. Those were all my options. It was.
I think I'm just shocked that this is like your number 1 though. Like it was an okay book, but
No
I
way.
wouldn't have recommended
Wow.
it to anyone. I'm shocked.
Damn.
I'm,
That's
throwing
crazy
crap
because
on
in our
Spencer's list.
episode, I kept telling you I fucking love this book. Like, I love this book.
and I
you were
think
like,
I kept looking at you like, did we read the same book? I'm so confused.
I don't know, man. I think it was such a smart book. It was so dystopian fantasy in the best possible way. And just all the mechanics of all the political maneuverings, all of the world building, all of the character arcs were so good. It was like one of the best character arcs I've read all year. And I just think it's like, and it was a standalone, so it's not like it's this huge series. So it's just like you read it one time and you get a good story, and it's all really self-contained. I was blown away by this book.
Sam's just nodding her head in pity. Right
I
now.
know, yeah, she doesn't get it. She doesn't
I
get
don't
it.
get it.
But I
think
think-
it's because I hated the main character. I thought she was so annoying. I thought,
But she
was
has
so
such a good
stuck up.
character arc. But like, yeah, you hate her at first, but she
Mm.
comes around.
You hate her for the majority of the book.
She's like, you hate her
You-
for
Oh
95% of the book.
Yeah, you hate her for 95% of the book. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I think it was such a well done character arc. But I think like not to be like that guy, but I think you're kind of in the minority as far as like hating the book.
Whoa. That means your opinion's not valid.
What?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying. I think most people had it in their top 5. I think
So surprising to me. I'm
Sam.
just shocked.
I haven't read
I don't
the
know,
book,
based on
but I don't
Sam's
want her to be
reaction,
alone, so
I'll
I'm with
never-
Sam.
Thank you, Jim.
Yeah, I haven't read it either. I'm also with Sam.
Wait, Jim,
There
have
you
you
go.
read it?
No, he said he hasn't, but he's
No?
with Sam.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just
He's
with
siding
me.
with Sam because you're ganging
Yeah.
up on her.
You guys suck.
None of us will ever be.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, that's my top 5 as far as books. So do you guys want to take a bathroom break, or should we keep chucking along and I'll just run to the bathroom, or what?
I just went. I'm good.
Is everybody good? You good?
For now.
Okay, you guys keep going. We're gonna go with video games.
Chris, what about
Oh, I'm
damn, dude.
I'm
I thought I
sorry.
was gonna get away with it.
Sorry.
We want to hear
I was
the
like,
ranking
let's-
of the
let's
5
keep
books
going.
you read this
Let's
year.
keep
Come on.
going.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Talk about the 3 books you read.
Hey, man, be nice, be nice. Yeah, I know I'm here for the vibes. Don't offer much. Okay, well, so actually, I did read more than 5 books this year.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
Some of them are rereads, but we'll get to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, looking at my history, actually, the 5th book on my list is The Night of Shadows by Calcade. I looked and I finished that in January 2025.
Nice.
So I'm taking credit for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was like,
January 2nd.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean Jim's not wrong. It's like
Hey, if it couldn't have made it onto the list last year, then it counts for this year.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
but yeah, I mean that was an enjoyable book in the
Yeah.
series,
Yeah.
and I we
Yeah.
did a podcast on it.
Yep.
I like Night of Shadows a lot.
I liked it a lot. So that's number 5. Number 4. So actually, this is where things get a little bit interesting. But I went and looked back at our notes. So 2021, which was that our very first end of year podcast?
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. So 2021, I looked at our notes from there, and I have Leviathan Wakes on my list of top 5 books because that's
Yeah.
when I started the Expanse series.
Yeah.
And embarrassingly, I think I made it through the first 2 books
Mhm.
and then dropped it.
Yeah.
And then this year, in the fall, I was like, okay,
Gonna
I'm
lock
gonna-
in.
I'm gonna reread-
Yeah.
reread these, start over, and get through them. So I got through Leviathan Wakes, and then Caliban's War, and then Abaddon's Gates.
Uh-huh.
So that the 3rd book's gonna be my number 4
Okay.
on the list.
Nice.
That's a solid book.
It was solid. Some of the characters I credit them because some of the point of views of the characters I was just like absolutely infuriated. Like reading Melba chapters were so hard because of
Yeah.
How, like, venomous and bitter she was. And then Anna's the 3rd one. No, that's the right one. Yeah.
Yeah, you're in the right book.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. And so Anna was a little tough sometimes, but I think it was an enjoyable book. So that's my number 4.
Nice.
And then number 3, I'm really proud of myself here, is also another Expanse book, and it's Cibola Burn. So I've made it through 4 Expanse books just in the fall, starting
Nice.
October. So Spencer, you should be proud.
Nice.
Damn right.
Nice.
Cibola Burn was really cool because you get I like just getting some of the history on the proto-molecule
Yeah.
and seeing what that's about.
That's the
It's-
4th one?
It is.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Yeah. So
That's your favorite?
Yeah, it's my
Oh,
favorite.
my
I think the
least
series
favorite.
goes downhill after that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's an unpopular opinion, and based on Jim's reaction, that's true because I've read that some people don't like Cibola Burn so much, but I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the.
It's my least favorite of a bunch of great books. So
Really?
it goes like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
And I just really liked all the Miller interactions. Miller was one of my favorite characters, so just having Ghost Miller back a lot is fun.
Shad, get the fuck out of here with Fairy Tale is mediocre.
That's crazy, dude.
I was gonna consider reading that one next year, but I'll strike it from the list.
Yeah, Chad says so.
So anyway, my goal for 2026 is to finish the Expanse series, and the pace I'm going at now, I think I can do it. I'll be on track. But what I'm also doing is I got the the Memories Legion, which is the collection of short stories. And so in between the novels, where I'm interspersing those short stories, like where they would follow chronologically, and that's been
Yes.
fun.
Nice.
It's a beautiful way to do it.
Yeah, that's been really cool. I'm like, oh, this is nice. Gives you just a little extra perspective.
Yeah,
on the
that's
story.
awesome.
Totally.
Galaxy's Edge has the same thing, and I really enjoyed.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I really enjoyed reading the side stories as you go through the main series. It's really cool.
Yeah. So I'm really enjoying doing that. So again, that'll be the thing that I try to finish in early 2026 is that whole series, and there's 9 of them, so the cards are against me, but I can do it.
You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah. So that's 3. So 2 is actually sci-fi. It's an older one. It's Neuromancer.
Oh,
by William Gibson.
Oh,
Is
William
it good?
Gibson. Yeah.
Yeah. And this one actually took me a long time to get through. Number 1 is because I started it in the summer, and so I was just doing a lot of stuff in the summer. But it's also just a little bit of a tougher read. Like it
is it?
kind of in people. I was seeing if others felt this way online. Some people did. They were saying that it kind of reads like a dream, where like nothing, like some things are just not explicitly explained or fleshed out. You'll read like a sentence, you'll be like, "The hell does that mean?" Like, and it's not really explained. You just kind of
Gotta
adds to
figure
the-
it out. Yeah.
the vibe, the atmosphere of it. But yeah, that book was great because I think it's kind of credited with like the cyberpunk,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
genre.
one of the original cyberpunk
Yeah.
books.
and that was cool to read about. And the character Case is kind of a druggy, junkie, like just wild guy, and like the way he describes, like there are a couple passages that I'll have to read to you guys later that like the way he describes like a hangover or a high, like a drug high, is just like hilarious. Like
Oh, wow.
like the
That's funny.
like the language he uses is just, I mean, it's very, very descriptive.
Yeah.
I was just cracking up.
That's
Oh
awesome.
Wow,
my
that's great.
such a way to.
You know they're coming out with a show?
I know. I'm really
Yeah.
excited for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really excited for that show.
I think it's Apple.
Yeah.
Apple's coming out.
Yeah. That should be good. And that actually is what made me want to play Cyberpunk 2077 again. Was just reading that. It was like,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
get me back to the Cyberpunk vibe.
For sure.
I've been playing Cyberpunk.
Oh, have you?
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you love it or?
I do. It's just one of those things though where you really like can't be doing anything else, like there
Yeah,
can be music on, like, or anything, because you have to like be reading all of the dialogue and all of that. But I've really enjoyed it. I liked it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's beautifully done, conceptually. So
Yeah.
I like it.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, and so then number 1, this is the second book in a trilogy, and I finished the first book end of 2024. And so I didn't get to reading the second book until like the middle half of this year. And I'm actually in the middle of the third right now.
Nice.
Yeah, but the second one made my number 1.
Wow.
And it's the Dark Forest from the
Oh,
Dubai Road
nice.
trilogy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jishun Liu.
Yeah.
Good book.
Butchering that.
Good book.
Wow. Okay.
Scary as heck. if it was
Scary as
real.
heck, Jim. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that book also, actually, the reason I credit to reading so few books this year is that the Dark Forest took me a long time to get through, and as did Neuromancer, like I mentioned. But the Dark Forest, I mean, kind of like the Three Body Problem, it starts off a little slow. It's like a slow burn for
Yeah.
a lot of the book, and then maybe 2/3 of the way through, or maybe in the last quarter of the book, something insane happens, and I could not believe it. I was like, wow, yeah, it is.
Oh, this is the same author as the Three Body
Yes,
Problem.
Yeah, same series.
It is it's the second in the series of the Three Body.
Oh,
Dark
okay.
Forest, yeah.
I mean, I loved the show. I didn't get around to the book. I actually own the Three Body Problem, the book. I do have it. I haven't gotten around to it yet,
Okay.
but I did love the show. Like
Yeah.
obsessed with the show.
Nice.
And actually, I do a combination usually of like audiobook and reading the physical book on my Kindle or the actual hard copy of the book. But these books, I really felt like I had to use my Kindle and like the physical book.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's translated from Chinese. So
Be a little funky sometimes.
just kind of the way it reads, I think it's better to just read it so you can absorb it, because it's just too easy to kind of miss stuff. And sometimes it has footnotes and but yeah, the Dark Forest was crazy. And so I'm into the Death's End, the third book finally. So I'm like, all right, I gotta wrap this series.
Wow. Nice, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very cool. Very cool.
You guys have given me
did it.
too many books. Too many books.
Yeah, right?
You guys, everybody who came in the chat, I just
Yeah.
it's too much. Well, now I can't complain for next year because I got
That's right. We
enough
got
to fill
next
up the
year
list.
stacked up.
I know, I'm trying to furiously like write books down as you guys are
I
talking.
know, yeah, for sure.
I've been buying them on my Kindle
Yeah,
as
there
we
you go.
go. So
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so now we'll go into video games. This should probably be a shorter one, I imagine. Jim, if you want to start us off, and I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, but I'll let you guys go. You know what order to go in.
Yep.
Well, I can start us off real easy because I don't play video games. So
There you go.
Oh, you don't?
No,
No.
I mean, I have at times in the past, but I'm
Mhm.
way too
I was
busy
like-
making this channel. Remember, an episode every day.
That's
I
right.
Yeah.
don't sit down playing video games anymore. So
I was like,
Oh my
shouldn't we know this about you by now, Jim? I feel like we do this every year.
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys play? You're like,
every year I have no
No.
video games, dog. So
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
do. It's okay.
we move right to Sam. What you got,
Yeah.
Sam?
So this year, Spencer got me into Pal World. I had been telling him
Yeah.
how
nice.
I really loved. I forget what I had been playing. I want to say it was Hogwarts Legacy, and if that was my games are really in no particular order because it's all based off of like what mood I'm in that day. Do I want to like mindlessly play something, or do I want to really like focus? Like Cyberpunk, I love it, but it's something you really have to focus on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes I just want to put like trashy reality TV on in the background and play Pal World. And Pal World is the perfect like you don't really have to pay too much attention. So Spencer got me into that, and because I like the Disney Dreamlight Valley, and he was like, "Oh, well, if you like the collecting of things and having to build up to being able to build stuff, I have put in, and I have only played probably like maybe 6 months out of the year. I played for like 2 or 3 months and then I took a break, and I've been nonstop for the last 3 months. Especially the new update came out this last week. So that's been
Wow.
amazing. I've put in like 500 hours on Pal
Whoa.
World.
Good for
Something
you.
absolutely ridiculous. I have like 4 of them going because once I get to a certain level, I'm like, you know what? I want to start over. It's more fun when you
That's
start from
awesome.
the beginning.
Yeah.
So Pal World is definitely like my number one most played game. Tied though with Fortnite.
Oh boy.
Oh, you're a big Fortnite fan?
Fortnite.
Very big Fortnite fan. My son got me into it.
Do you,
and
do you play? Do you build or do you play no build?
no, I don't do build. I do
Okay.
zero build with anything that I'm doing because I just don't see the point in it.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
playing-
with
I'm-
you. I'm with you.
I'm playing Fortnite to like shoot people, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not here to like find someone and then they throw these walls up and then I gotta like move around the wall. It's just stupid. So me and my husband and son are really into Fortnite. I am currently in the newest season that just started, level 90, and they are both at like level
Wow.
42, I
So you've
think.
been
So
killing it.
yeah, I have a lot of crowns. I'm very good at it. When I get home from a really tough day at work, the first thing I do is I sit down.
I play
and I
some
play
Fortnite, dude. Yep,
Because,
that's
dude,
awesome.
it gets all of my aggression out in such an amazing, productive way. I
That's
love
awesome.
Fortnite. Yeah, so like Pal World Fortnite,
Wait, is Jim playing Fortnite?
No, Sam.
Oh, what Jim have?
No
Jim doesn't
video
play
games.
games.
No video
Oh,
games.
You know this.
Jim.
Yeah, you should know this.
Yeah.
It's like this
I'm,
every year.
I'm too busy reading and making
Too
content, Spencer.
busy.
He's busy doing his job.
Yeah. Okay.
And I
But
can't
yeah.
multitask like Sam. Holy cow. Listening to an audiobook while playing a video game.
Yeah.
I
I
already
could not do
died
that.
so
Yeah, me
fast.
neither.
That
No,
would
I
be
can't do that.
ridiculous.
Oh,
I
no, I
can't
do
listen
it
to
while I'm
audiobook
playing
and freaking do anything
Fortnite.
digital.
I do it while I'm playing Power World. Yeah, Spencer, I was telling them that I racked up like 500 hours in Power World out of like the
Yes.
6 months I played this year. That Fortnite, I've been playing Cyberpunk. I really like No Man's Sky. That's
Yeah.
another really fun one where you like explore the galaxy and go to different planets and you have to collect the elements to, advance. But out of all of them, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Power World and Fortnite are very like neck and neck for me. They're my two big games. It really just I think would depend on what hour of the day you're asking me at. If
Are those your top two?
for sure.
Yeah.
Like
What was-
absolutely.
What was the other ones?
I really like the new Cyberpunk. I really like No Man's Sky.
Power World.
And then what was the other one that I have been playing? It was like something stupid though that you would know, like Stardew Valley.
Oh,
It's
I
like
love
a
Stardew Valley, dude.
yeah. But you're the reason, Spence, that I have spent 500 hours playing Power World this year. So thank you, but also why did you introduce me to that?
I know Nova here would recommend Welcome to Portia for you, Sam.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
It's like a Stardew Valley type kind of thing.
Welcome to
Almost like Disney Dreamlight Valley kind of.
Yep, it's like a mix
Alright.
between Stardew Valley and Disney Dreamlight, in my opinion.
what is
Yeah.
it? Welcome to what?
Welcome to Portia.
Portia.
Okay. Looking it up. Oh, I played this one.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah, I figured you probably would have.
There's
I
like
did play
3
this
other
one.
games too.
Yeah.
There's like
I
it's
just forgot
got a
the
bunch of
name.
sequels.
Yeah, I've been really like, I would say this was my year of like gaming. This was like my gaming year. I got into it. I've always liked to play video games, but I think also that my husband surprised me with the PlayStation Portal this year really helped
Yeah.
because
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have to like take over the TV to play. I could like
Yep.
play the handheld and he could still be like next to me in the same room, like watching what he wanted.
Yep.
But yeah, this was really like more a year of gaming for me than I think books,
Nice.
movies, TV.
Same.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Your games, Gabe?
Yep. My number 5 is Assassin's Creed Shadows, which
This one.
I love Assassin's Creed. So that was
It was actually fun.
yeah,
I
yeah, I
played
enjoyed
some
it a lot.
Assassin's Creed.
I
Hey,
came
I
around on
played
it. But
Oh,
can I add something real quick?
okay.
But you have to play it with the Japanese language on.
Yes, English subtitles, but Japanese speaking. That's
Yes.
the only way
Mhm.
you should play that
If
game. for
if
sure.
you do the English voice, you're gonna have a bad time. Like, it's the English voice actors were absolute dirt. Like they were garbage.
My number 4 is it's a game and it's a series of games. There's a bunch of them. It's called The Backrooms, and it's kind of a multiplayer horror
I've seen that on Steam. Yeah.
game. And yeah, I've got quite a few friends that I've made, and we'll get together and play that game for hours. And it's so much fun. It's so much fun to play with. Like, we have a group of 8 people that we'll play with, and it's such a good time. Have a lot of fun with it. There's like so many different versions of the game with different stuff you can do. So that's a good time. Number 3 is Borderlands 4. Definitely had to make my list. I love Borderlands, always have. Played it since the first one came out forever ago. That's awesome. And my number 1 and 2 are kind of synonymous, but they're by far the best 2 video games I think I've probably ever played ever. Not only this year, but just flat out ever. And so
Wow.
my number 2 is A Plague Tale: Innocence, and it's the first game of this 2-game series, soon to be 3-game series. And it's kind of a story. It's a story narrative driven game about this plague. a plague of rats, basically.
The Black Plague.
Yeah, the black.
Oh,
plague,
I've
exactly.
seen people play it. I've watched
Yeah,
them play
it's-
live. It looks really interesting.
Set in, like medieval France.
Yep,
Yeah.
medieval
Yeah.
France, the Inquisition. It's so good, and story and the characters are just incredible. And so my number one game of the year is the second game in that series, A Plague Tale Requiem.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's probably hands down the best narrative story game I've ever played in my entire life.
Yeah.
The ending was like the most impactful ending of anything I could think of. Like I don't think I've ever been so emotionally invested in anything, books or TV or whatever else, than this game.
Wow.
Mhm.
It's hard to explain how deeply I feel about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my top 5.
Yeah.
Good ones.
The first game, because I haven't played the second one, but the first game would have been on my list, but I knew that he would.
Yeah.
I knew that he would cover it, so I
Yeah.
was like, I'm going to go a different route. Yeah. The Plague Tale games are
So awesome.
truly a
And
masterclass
the
in storytelling.
third one is coming next year. So,
Okay, 2026.
Yep, 2026. So,
Yeah.
that'd be
Yeah, we
really-
can't wait for Grand Theft Auto. I'm still so
Yes.
mad it was pushed to next year.
Well, it'll probably get extended
Speaking of
again.
masterclass in writing, Grand Theft Auto.
That's something I'm looking forward to, though. There you go. I knew as
Yeah,
we went through,
yeah.
I'd think of things.
I'm
I'm
also
looking forward to Grand
that
Theft
if it
Auto.
actually comes out this
If
year.
it actually comes.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
coming year.
I know,
Yeah,
wasn't
we'll
it pushed
see.
to like this time next year now?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yep.
And then they'll probably push it out again a month before it's supposed to release.
Oh
Yeah.
God, come on.
Yeah. That's Rockstar for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, what you got?
All right. Do we have any new comments? Let's see. I don't play video games. Shad, sit down, Shad.
Sit down.
Sit down. Nova likes Cyberpunk. I don't know what that's in reference to. Oh, here we go.
Grounded 2.
Yeah.
Hey,
South of
Expedition 30.
Midnight.
Expedition 33. Yes.
I have been seeing
Sandrock.
South of Midnight. I want to try it. I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like it. And Grounded 2 made your number 1. Really, I didn't know you played that much of it. That's crazy.
What's your number 4?
Oh yeah.
I would.
Outer Worlds. Shoot, next.
Yeah, where is your number 4?
She posted below.
It's the next one.
Oh, okay, okay.
She just did
The Outer Worlds. Okay, I see. Yeah, she's been playing a lot of the Outer Worlds.
one or two.
Oh, Grounded looks
Two.
good
Yeah,
though. Oh, it's
Grounded's
only
fun.
Xbox
Grounded's
though,
fun, yeah.
so I'd have to
Pretty
go
cool.
downstairs into the family room to play.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, my number 5 is The Outer Worlds 2. And the
How
only
is
reason-
that?
It's so good. Like I think
I've
it's
seen it everywhere.
I think it's way better than the first game. And I love the first game is one of my favorite games of all time. The only reason this isn't higher up on my list is just because I'm not that far into it. I haven't like finished it. So otherwise it might be up in like the top 3 or more. But yeah, I'm loving The Outer Worlds 2. Number 4 is Split Fiction. I played that with Nova here and in some of the game.
Oh.
And Split Fiction was excellent. It's from the people that make It Takes Two.
Yeah, it was such a great.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's awesome.
They just have such a way of making like co-op experiences, and they never fail. Like they're always good. And so Split Fiction was excellent. I think it was a good story, and they added in a lot of like new twists and turns, and like I'd say like every 15 minutes you're changing to a new world. And so you're constantly getting something different. It's making the dopamine receptors in your brain just like fire on all cylinders. And it's so good. It's so and it has to do with fantasy because one of them is a sci-fi writer and the other is a fantasy writer, and they're going back and forth between worlds that they've written. And so you're jumping through all of these books that they've written. and it's amazing. Like, it's so good, and the way that the co-op works together is like you have to communicate with your co-op partner. You have to be like, okay, you hold that lever while I go under this. Okay, now let go, and like you have to time things very
And it's cool.
carefully.
Each area, and like you said, they change frequently. Each area has like a completely unique set
Mechanic.
of puzzles.
Yeah.
Mechanics that you have to figure out, and
Mhm.
it's pretty sweet.
And the other great thing about it is one person buys the game, and then all their friends can download the friend pass for free and play with them.
Yep.
So like, if like I have the game, if anybody wants to play with me, you just download the friend pass for free and you play.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, it's pretty sick. Very consumer friendly, which we're not seeing a lot of
Yeah.
in today's market.
Right.
So then my number 3, I can't believe I played this for the first time this year.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
And that was Fallout New Vegas. It's the first time I've ever played this game, and it's just as good as everybody told me it would be. It's so excellent. I absolutely love it. Oh, Nova's coming in with a lot of messages. Oh, wait. Honorable mention, Split Fiction. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I'm embarrassed this isn't your number 1.
What?
Yeah.
Fallout New Vegas? Yeah. Well, it's an old game, so it's like, I don't know. But I've put like 30, 40 hours into Fallout New Vegas, and I'm having a great time with it. Obviously, the show in season 2, they're in New Vegas, so it's very timely. And it's
I will be
excellent.
right back. Sorry, my light is flickering. I have to get my husband to change the light bulb. I will be right back.
Okay, yeah, you're good. And so yeah, Fallout New Vegas is great. It's everything everybody told me it would be. Fantastic. I have mods that bring up the graphics that like make it like not modern day graphics, but closer to. And then my number 2 is the Oblivion remake. I cannot believe we got this from Bethesda. I mean, it's really whatever the company is that remade it. It's not Bethesda, but
They published it.
Bethesda published it, and then do you know what studio remade Oblivion? I
I can
forget.
find
It's
out.
like Venture or something. But Oblivion remake is my number 2, and it is it's absolutely amazing. Everything is overhauled, from the combat to the graphics are insane. The graphics are so good. What is it? Hold on. Okay. The graphics are so good. All of the animations are way different, way better.
Virtuous
Virtuos Studio, Virtuous?
or VIRTUOS?
Virtuos. Virtuos Studios. But they did an amazing job, and Oblivion was always a game that I felt like I couldn't go back to because it was so old. And Virtuos just like made it amazing. Like, they brought it into the modern day in the truest sense. And everything is so user friendly. Everything is exactly what you would expect from a AAA game in 2025. And I'm so happy they did it, because I'm enjoying this story and this world so much in a way that I've never been able to do. Because I think when Oblivion came out, I think for some reason I didn't have the newest console or whatever, so I wasn't really able to play it. And now, 20 years later or whatever, I'm able to play Oblivion, and it runs really, really, really well, and it's a really, really good experience. So I highly recommend the Oblivion remake.
We need to get them to do a KOTOR remake now. KOTOR.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're working on it. It's just been years and years and years, and there's all. Did you see Fate of the
I did,
Old Republic?
Yeah, so cool.
Okay. I'm kind of embarrassed that this is my number 1,
As am I.
to be honest.
Yeah, I would agree.
We haven't even heard it, but we're embarrassed for it.
I know. My number 1. It's the most hours that I have in any video game this year is Schedule 1.
Lord.
This is
It's a drug dealing simulator. That's what it is.
It is that, but it's made by one guy. It's made by one single guy who made this game, and the game itself is so addicting. Like the game loop will just have you playing until like 3 a.m. And like, yes, it's a drug dealer simulator, but it's very funny.
Yeah, it is. Fun.
There's
It
a
is
lot
so
of like
fun.
humor to it. It doesn't take itself very seriously. And you get to be like Walter White in the meth lab, like making all the crazy stuff and then selling it to the city. And it's done in a very like Bob's Burgers type art style. And so the whole thing is like very funny. It's got a lot of humor to it. It's very like Rick and Morty. And it's just a fun game, and it's great with co-op. Let's see, did she comment on it?
She just said,
Yeah, Nova played it with me for the bulk of my experience playing the game. You can play co-op, and it's so much fun to be like, okay, like I'll make everything here, and then you send it out to everybody, and like really, like I love the games where you micromanage something, and the more you put into it, the more you can make things as efficient as possible. And so I know it's such a dumb pick. It's such a stupid game. But I would literally stay up until like 3 a.m. on a work night
"Oh boy,
playing this
That's
game.
crazy.
rough."
And I'd be like, I just can't stop playing. Like I just can't. And so yeah, it was a ton of fun. I had a great time with it, and now I'm just waiting for the next update, the next big content update, and I'll lose my life again to it.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's my number one.
All right. Video games. I also don't have a ton of time for video games. I love the concept and I love video games, but
I love the concept. I love the concept of video games.
I do. I mean, I used to love gaming back in the day. These days, I just kind of I delve into games for a little bit. But so this year I think this is the year that I got into Helldivers too. So,
Yeah.
that was fantastic.
Yep.
That was harking me back to the old co-op days
Yeah.
of old where we used to play games like that. So Helldivers 2 is amazing. So that's on my list. I also played Expedition 33, Claire Obscura.
Yes, that almost made my list, but I'm not very far into it, so I'm like, I don't feel good.
That's
about
fair.
putting it on
That's
there.
fair. Yeah, that is an incredible game, and it's awesome that it was made by a small team. Definitely pulls at the heartstrings, and the combat system's super fun. Just a very unique storyline and setting as well. Those are probably my top 2. I don't know that I have 5.
You played Arc Raiders.
I played Arc Raiders. That was good.
fun.
That was good. We'll see. I don't know if that's gonna have any staying power though.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see.
That's fair.
Cool concept though, for
Yep.
sure. And then, like I mentioned, Neuromancer is making me want to replay Cyberpunk, so I think I'm going to do that. Just replay some Cyberpunk
Awesome.
2077. So
For sure.
yeah,
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody play Horizon Zero Dawn? That was the other
Yes,
Oh,
one.
absolutely.
love those
And,
games.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got
Yeah,
really into that this year.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love
those
the-
are good. I
have you-
played those.
have you
I'm
played
going
them?
to
I played the
replay.
first one.
I'm
Yeah.
going to replay the second one here. It's my next, after I'm done with the first Plague Tale game, which I think I'm almost done.
I should play the Plague Tale games. Yeah,
You should.
Because
Yeah,
they're
very
they're
good.
and they're short.
Yeah,
It's just like
they're not crazy. And plus, it's the kind of game where you can just, you can sit and do a chapter,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah,
just
that's
do
it.
one chapter, and then
And then pick up a
next
chapter.
day you can do it again.
That's a good
Or,
idea.
yeah, it's awesome.
Very good storytelling with those games. Okay, so top 5 media. This includes TV shows, movies. I'm also including like YouTube channels if you want to throw those in there. If there's like a particular YouTube channel that you've gotten super into this year, then I'll add those into it as well. So Jim, you're to start with the media for this year.
Okay. I had no games, so I'm going to give you movies and TV shows. 2 lists. I'll go
Nice.
fast
Okay. Yeah.
because I did watch content. Okay, I got that.
Sure.
I review this stuff.
Go for it.
So movies first. Number 5, Sinners. It's
Yeah.
Ooh, I love
like this movie.
Sinners.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
loved
I gotta watch
it.
that.
really well done. Oh my goodness.
I thought so,
It's
too.
either like loved or hated. I have not really
Yeah,
found
I know,
anybody
I know.
in the middle. I personally loved it, but yeah,
so
it's
good.
very divisive.
Most of my friends hated it, and I was like, "Wait, what? No, this movie's good."
I
It's
love
very
it.
authentically, set in the time period that they put it.
Yeah,
They put so much work into the details.
And,
yeah.
and I loved the music motif, like the
Oh
music
yeah,
throughout. It
yeah,
was really
totally.
cool.
It was very cool. So that was Sinners. Then number 4. Now this is divisive. I actually enjoyed the new Superman movie, so that's
Me
my number
too.
4.
Wow. Okay.
Me
Yeah.
too. I
Yeah,
liked it. I
absolutely.
liked it.
It's not like
I
one of
want
the
to,
best
though.
movies of all time, but for what I watched this year, it was actually pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
That's number 4. Number 3 is a throwback. It's a meta horror movie, The Final Girls from 2015. It's a meta
Ah.
slasher horror comedy. Okay.
Mhm.
If you're
Yeah.
into comedic horror, horror movies that don't take themselves too seriously, this one's worth your time. The Final Girls.
Awesome.
It's just corny and fun.
Okay.
Number 2 is another horror movie that's the complete opposite of comedy. Abigail. It was a 2024 movie. And it's dark. It's done so well
Yeah,
with a
I've
massive
heard.
twist. So much of a twist that I don't want to tell you any more about the movie because
Sure.
if you know the twist, it takes away from what you'll experience.
Gotcha. Okay.
Abigail is fantastic.
Abigail.
And the number 1 movie that I experienced this year actually was Frankenstein.
Hey.
Oh, I wanted to watch
I
that.
just finished that last night. It was
It's
so
awesome,
good.
isn't it?
It was
Yes,
so
yes.
good.
Done so
Yes.
well, and the setting, the costumes, each of the actors, I mean, just
Mhm.
incredible performance.
I
Incredible.
love Jacob Elordi is such a good actor.
Yes, and as
He
an
did such a good job.
adaptation, it's really one of the
Mhm.
truest. It's still not page to page,
Right.
for the story, but it's got the themes all there. It's just oozes what Mary Shelley was really trying to pull off. So that was
Mhm.
cool. So those are my
That's good.
movies.
Yeah, I like that.
TV. All right. The first 3 are not, well, the first 2 are older ones. So number 5, have you ever watched Stan Against Evil?
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, this is so funny. It's a 3-season run. It was on AMC. You can still see it on Prime Video. 2016 to 2018. And it's again, it's comedic horror, but it's more comedy than horror. There's a town where there were back a couple hundred years ago, a bunch of witches burned at the stake, but they weren't witches because the sheriff was the one who was evil all along.
Okay.
And now, ever since that time, whoever becomes sheriff of this little small town in, I think, Massachusetts, ends up dying. No sheriff retires. They all get killed until the current one. And this is where we have some fun with. And
Okay.
it's a fun show. Great
What's it
acting.
called?
Stan Against Evil, not Stand.
Okay.
Stan, because Stan is one of the primary characters.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so that one's a hoot. I've just thoroughly enjoyed it. I've only watched the first 2 seasons. I'm still on season 3. But
Okay.
it's really good.
Sweet.
Second one, whole nother step above that is Warehouse 13. Did you ever catch that?
No.
I've heard
5
of that,
seasons were on the
though.
Sci-Fi Channel, 2009 to 2014. Basically, a government organization, technically part of the Secret Service, is tasked to track down magical supernatural items that are out there in the world causing havoc. And they need to go and capture them and bring them back for safe storage in Warehouse 13. And then there's other subplots going on. But every episode,
I
there's
like
another
that.
artifact they're out to try to get. And lots of humor in it too. The banter between the 2 main characters is part of the fun. So it's light, it's humorous, but it's also got all this fantastical stuff going on. All
I
right.
like that.
The other 3 then are more recent things. So number 3 is Severance on Apple TV.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't finished everything that's out there yet. I've watched some of it. It's very
Oh.
good. I'm definitely enjoying it.
Are you into the second season?
No, I'm almost done with season 1.
No
Oh.
way.
Sorry,
my
I'm
God.
slow because, again, YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But when
Yeah.
I have time, I squeeze another one in. So
Dude, you gotta finish.
I
that.
loved
I'll get
season
there.
1.
I'll
Season
get
I
there.
loved the first season, but they waited so long for the second season that like I have to rewatch the first one.
Well, see, that's
and
the,
so
that's the good
that's-
of being so slow to get through season 1. See, you
Watch
know,
it.
I can
Watch
Yeah.
a
skip it.
recap. Just watch a recap.
That's a good point. I could do that.
Number 2 for the year is still going on. It's Stranger Things. I've been waiting for this. I've been in love with this series all along, and now season 5. And I was like, they've built this up so much after so many years. Can they deliver? And actually, the first section of season 5 delivered.
Huh.
It was solid.
Okay.
So
Yeah, they're
I'm
doing
looking
it in
forward
2
to watching
parts,
part
right?
2 of season 5 here on Christmas.
Nice.
And then the
Wow, okay.
finale will be on New Year's.
Oh, that's
Wow.
cool. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope they wrap it up well. Yeah.
You know, they just drop a chunk of episodes. I think it was 4 episodes they dropped, and then there'll be another 3 or 4, and then they'll
Wow,
do the final
okay.
batch.
Interesting.
Kind of infuriating. They're stretching it out after making us wait like 4 years for season
Yeah.
5. But come on, okay,
Did
whatever.
they really?
It was a long wait.
Whoa,
was a very long
I didn't
time.
know that.
What's amazing is these grown-up adults are still acting as teenagers, and they actually made them look like teenagers still without CGI. They just the makeup, the costuming, they're playing young still. It's working.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. And my number 1. It's not fantasy, it's not sci-fi, it's just a drama. My wife and I tried it on a whim, and we were like, holy crap, this is good. And then it won a bunch of awards. The Pit on HBO.
Oh, okay.
It's an ER medical drama.
Oh, yeah.
Everything that happened in season 1 happens over 15 hours of one day.
Oh wow.
And it banked a whole bunch of awards. Season 2 will be coming. If you have not watched it, it alone is worth for 1 month paying for HBO. So you can watch The Pit. Killer show.
Okay.
Okay.
Anybody in
Okay.
chat, you've seen The Pit? You know what I'm talking about. You can put some love in there. Come on, because these guys are all going, oh,
Oh my
hey,
God.
yeah.
Okay.
But you have to also not be grossed out by medical stuff, because since it's HBO, they can show everything.
Right, yeah.
And the graphics, the special effects are intense.
Is it like modern day or what?
Oh yeah, it's set
Okay.
modern day, set in Pittsburgh. So the Pit is an ER in downtown Pittsburgh that's underfunded and overwhelmed,
Okay.
and all heck breaks loose on a particular day, and it's intense. And wow, if you back in the day, and, you guys aren't old enough, but ER was a really good show back in the
Yeah.
day.
With Clooney.
And on ER, one of the young stars was Noah Wiley. Now, you might know Noah Wiley. He was the librarian. He's done a number of other things in the fantasy area and sci-fi. Now he stars in The Pit. He's the
Oh,
main
wow.
lead actor in it. This is kind of fun to see him back in an ER again, because that's
Oh.
where he started.
Okay.
Anyways, there you go. That's my 5 twice.
Cool.
That was good.
Okay.
That was good.
Yeah.
All right.
Sam. Which,
All right. So, I'll start with movies because I think TV shows I had ones that I loved a lot more than I did with my movies. With movies, I would say number 5 is Mountainhead. It's this movie where like I think it's like 5 billionaires get together, and one of the guys who has made AI, it's kind of backfiring on them, and it's like these 5 billionaires trying to decide like how they're going to work this situation. But just in today's like climate, it feels very real as to like this is what
Yeah.
5 billionaires would be doing, and strategizing, and how they kind of wouldn't give a crap about certain things and only care about how things can benefit them.
Mhm.
Phenomenal movie, absolutely, and it's hilarious, and it's got some really big actors in it too. So I think it's on HBO. I'm pretty sure it's on HBO. So if you have HBO, you should be able to just immediately watch it, and you'll kind of be able to tell who some of these characters are inadvertently playing. So yeah, number 5 was Mountainhead. I really enjoyed that one. Number 4 was Final Destination Bloodlines. I really loved the new Final Destination. It took an interesting twist on the original
Okay.
Yeah.
Final
Okay.
Destination like storyline and how they do it. and it was gory. I mean, man, there were some scenes where they had you like, and then it happens, and you're like, oh my god, I'm never gonna get this out of my brain ever. But if you're like me, I love those kinds.
I
of
hear you.
movies,
I fell off that series because some of them just got too intense. Somewhere around the third or fourth movie, I was like, I can't do these anymore.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was a great, remake, and it's been so long since we've had one that I really enjoyed the new Final Destination. Number 3 would be the F1 movie. I really loved the Formula One movie.
Oh yeah, I thought this would be a favorite for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a really big Formula One fan in general. Every
Alright.
Sunday, my sister and her boyfriend come over. I cook them breakfast, and we watch the races together. Unfortunately, we just had the final race a couple weeks ago, but the championship went down to the final race, which was really, really fun and doesn't happen every year. So I really enjoyed the F1 movie. I thought Brad Pitt did a really good job in it. It might have not made as much sense if you didn't watch Formula One. I mean, it'll make sense as a whole, the movie, but the strategy that Brad Pitt was using to kind of help his teammate win was really interesting if you know the ins and outs of Formula One. So that was number 3.
Okay.
Number 2 was Thunderbolts. I really loved Thunderbolts. I thought it was quirky and funny, kind of in line with like the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, you almost made my top 5, so I get that.
Yeah, just kind of like these like fuck ups, but they're failing upwards kind of together when they come together.
And a Marvel movie that's actually entertaining again.
For the first time in a very long time,
right?
A very long time, which is really disappointing. My husband was watching Blue Beetle the other day, and I was like, "What are you watching? This is horrible. Please turn it off." So yeah, I enjoyed Thunderbolts, and my number 1.
That's Florence Pugh,
What?
right?
Yeah.
Florence Pugh movie?
Yeah, and David from Stranger Things. What's his name? David. Some of an H. Harbour, David Harbour. Yeah,
Harbour.
David Harbour.
Yeah.
And like Julia Louis-Dreyfus and all of them. I loved it. So that was number 2. And then my number 1 movie, which I know Spencer hated, but I loved it, was Mickey 17. I thought it was phenomenal. I thought it was so good. And I loved the idea of they can put your brain, your not your whole body, but just take who you are up until that moment into this like robot and then send you out to do all the dirty work, because if you die, they can just put you back into another of your own body. And I thought Robert Pattinson did a phenomenal job throughout the whole movie. So yeah, that was Mickey 17 was my number 1 movie of the year.
I was looking forward to it, but then I saw a lot of bad reviews. So it's good to hear that you really liked it. Okay.
I really liked it. And I had heard bad reviews, so I went into it with kind of, is this going to be good? Is this going to be bad? I was pleasantly surprised.
Maybe give it a shot. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I would give it a shot. It was really good. So those were my movies. My TV shows, I had a lot, so I have to whittle it down. 2, I would say number 5 was this show called Overcompensating. It was on Prime, and it's about a guy going to college, and he's gay, but he hasn't come out to anyone, and so it's him trying to overcompensate in the beginning and hide. It's a raunchy comedy, but it is hilarious. It's a TV show. It absolutely recommend. Like 10 out of 10. I could not stop laughing the whole time. And it's not like in the sense of just the normal coming of age story of somebody who's gay and can't admit it. He's got a friend that he makes who's a girl, and he confides in her, but like it's the shenanigans that they get into that I cannot recommend enough. It's just so funny. Like,
got it.
Hilarious. So that was my number 5. My number 4, which Jim, I am shocked this was not on your list. Wheel of Time. Wheel of Time.
Oh no, that's on a different list that we're going to talk about later.
I am
finally
so upset that it was canceled. I can't even get into it right now because I'll cry. Because season 3 it did not. Shut your mouth, okay? Season 3 was phenomenal.
Season 3 was the best of the 3, hands down. Yes.
was
And
so
then Amazon
good.
cancels. That's just.
And
like
then
it.
Amazon canceled it, just
There's
like
a
that.
lot of reasons behind that cancellation. And it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
not
I
just
think
because
at
of
that
the
point,
show.
people had tuned out. People
No.
had,
I have not.
by the time it got
No.
good, people had left.
It's mostly because Prime Video's wasting too much money on Rings of Power.
Yes,
That's why I got
which
cut.
that I don't watch.
Yeah, that's trash.
Yeah, it's not good. I've tried multiple times. I can't get into it. So that was my number 4. My number 3 is going to be Righteous Gemstones. It was the final season. It's with Danny McBride. It's they are spoofing like the megachurch pastors and what they're
Oh.
like in real life behind the
Yeah.
scenes. It's on HBO. It's got John Goodman. Am I remembering from Roseanne?
Yeah, that's John Goodman.
Yeah. He's the dad. You got Danny McBride. The cast of characters is one of the funniest casts that have ever been put together.
Okay.
Ever. So if you have never seen Righteous Gemstones, you have 5 seasons of the show that you can binge, and it is
Nice.
hilarious.
I didn't know it'd been out for that long.
Yeah, and it finished the final season, unfortunately. So that was sad, but it ended in a really great way. So that was number 3. Number 2 is going to be The Studio. It is a Seth Rogen show, and it's about he's the
That's on Apple too.
executive producer at a studio, and it's all about the shenanigans that go on behind the scenes of the celebrities they have to deal with, what they have to do to get movies agreed to be made. And there's a couple scenes where people get like accidentally like drugged, and they have
accidentally.
Yeah, like Zoe Kravitz accidentally eats like a quarter of shrooms one day when they're at a party, and her cameo is phenomenal. They have so many people that make cameos in and out of it.
Nice.
It is hilarious. But I also really love Seth Rogen. So it's got Ike Barinholtz. I've always thought he's really funny. So that's my number 2. And then my number 1 is Interview with the Vampire. Interview with the Vampire season 2 was perfect. No notes.
Okay.
The 2 main actors are so good. You've got the guy who played Grey Worm in Game of Thrones, and this guy named Sam Reed, and the way that they play off of each other. And in a lot of ways, the series has stuck very true to Anne Rice's books, which has been really nice. But when I say my jaw was on the floor the whole second half of season 2, like it was great leading up to the second half, but the second half of that, I binged the whole second half of the series. I could not stop watching. It is a masterpiece. And I believe if you look it up on Rotten Tomatoes, it has like a 99% Rotten Tomatoes score.
I will need to try that one. That's been is that good enough? Okay.
Oh, it is too good. And the 3rd season, I believe they're either almost done or just finished the 3rd one, and they're renaming it to the Vampire Lestat. And the scenes that I have seen, the images of him as the rock star, I am all in.
Oh,
so
those books are so good, but they're actually hard to read. So good adaptation will bring more people in. Yeah.
Could not be better. I mean,
Awesome.
number one show.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Gabe,
Okay,
your turn.
My turn. My number 5 would be I'm a huge Rick and Morty fan. Always have been since it came out. Season 8 came out this year. It's just awesome. I mean, it's awesome.
And they took a break for a little while too, right?
Yep.
So
There
is
was
this
some-
the newest season?
Newest season, yeah, and it just came out like a couple months ago, maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not their newest season since all that stuff happened.
Oh,
'cause 7 was the newest one after that.
Oh, okay.
But there still was a big pause between 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Cool.
And then number 4 is an anime actually called Solo Leveling.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's-
I heard
yeah.
good things.
Really
Yeah.
good. Yeah, super good.
It's insanely popular.
Yep, it is
Like,
super,
really?
super popular.
Super.
It's like
super
one of the
popular.
most popular animes.
Yeah. There's like video games that are coming out, all sorts.
Yep. My number 3 is Fallout.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
love
watched Fallout
Fallout.
finally. You
Yeah,
finally
well,
watched Fallout.
I finally
I was like, that came out last year.
finally
Yeah.
continued it. But yeah, I watched most of it recently for the first time.
The new season just started.
Yep, and me
Yeah.
and Spencer watched the
Yeah,
first
and
me,
all-
I was there.
Oh, yeah.
All three of us watched the first episode for that.
I
Yeah.
have to admit, I watched the
Yeah,
first.
sorry.
No, I watched the first 3 episodes of season 1 and got bored.
Oh,
Sorry.
What?
Oh,
No.
I love
It's
Fallout.
because you've never played the video games. That's why.
Never played the video game. That's right.
Oh, dude, you're missing out. I honestly think if you pushed a little bit more, you would enjoy it quite a bit.
He's like, I don't know.
But
about that.
He's
anyway,
like, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
yeah.
And my number 2 is Welcome to Derry.
Oh,
I saw that Nova.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nova
I've
talked
been
about
wondering if it's really worth my time or not.
It
'Cause that's
really
totally
is
my
worth
genre.
your time, Jim. Absolutely worth your time.
Yeah.
100%.
Spacey Nova loves it too. There you
Yep.
go.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
it's
And the whole
it's
season's
awesome.
done now. So
The what?
the whole season is done now, right?
Yes.
The finale just came
Yep.
out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Whole season is done. They had the finale, which was fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
A lot of really cool stuff happening.
Sounds like a Christmas break binge time.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep. It's well worth it. I've been trying to tell everybody I talk to that
Yeah.
they need to watch it.
Even Mike from Mike's Book Reviews, who is a really harsh critic on Stephen King things, says that it was excellent.
Oh, wow.
That it was amazing.
It's
He's-
really well written,
Yeah.
like super good, and they have all the lore is accurate. Like it's good. It's really good.
Yeah.
And
The new
my number
Running Man was
1
good too.
I know. I want to watch that. I want to watch.
It was
Running Man
good.
really
It
bad.
I'm
was
waiting
good.
for it to come out on streaming, but Zach went and saw it. He loved it.
It
Yeah,
was good.
I've heard it's very good. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. My number 1 is a show that Spencer introduced me to yesterday, and we binged the entire thing.
Yeah.
What?
And it's Pluribus.
Wow.
So
I
recent
like
fire.
it so far.
But I've heard
Yeah.
great things about that.
It's
Okay.
amazing.
It is really amazing.
It's so
It's such a crazy, unique concept. We literally sat down for like 6 hours and watched this show, like
Mhm.
consistently back to back episodes. It's really good. And
Yeah.
It's
that's
amazing.
That's my
Dang.
top
okay.
5 media.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Pluribus is so. I've had so much fun the past couple days binging all those
Yep.
with you.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's
I'm just
such-
looking it up now, going, "Oh crap! Yeah, I need to watch Pluribus."
Yes,
What the
you
heck?
do.
Yeah,
You
it's-
absolutely
Totally
it's
my
from-
kind of show.
Yes.
It's from the
Breaking Bad
creator of
creator.
Breaking
Yeah.
Bad. Yeah.
Breaking Bad was so good.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
the best. And Better Call Saul was equally up there for me with
Yeah.
Breaking Bad. Better Call Saul was great.
And a lot of the things that you see in Pluribus, it's like, oh yeah, like that is from Breaking Bad. Like just some of these like big wide shots of like a store, like looking up at the sign and then
Okay.
seeing her being like the only person in the parking lot, just like walking towards it. It's like that's a Breaking Bad shot. Like that looks right at home.
If it worked once, do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again. Go for
It's
it.
so good. And Vince Gilligan has such a love for taking these really hateable people or these people that you come to hate, and like very like morally gray characters. Like, I mean, he is like the morally gray guy. So it's the same in Pluribus. Like you're like Gabe and I were talking yesterday, and Gabe was saying we had made it to like halfway through like the 6th episode or something, and he's like, man, he's like, I keep going back and forth between agreeing with the main character and hating her. And I'm like, yes, that is the point.
That's the idea.
That's the point. That's so good. So yeah, great pick. Spacey Nova says number 5 is The Peripheral. Number 4 is Foundation. Number 3 is Stranger Things. Number 2 is Welcome to Derry, and number 1 is From.
From's awesome.
So is Foundation good now? Because I thought like the first season.
I
I've
think
never
I
seen
think a lot of people like it now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's really popular.
And The Peripheral is another one I want to watch. That's on my list.
Yeah.
Short list.
Oh, Foundation has Lee Pace in it? Okay. I'll watch
Yeah.
anything with Lee Pace.
Shad says my favorite TV shows were Paradise, What We Do in the Shadows, Severance, The Pit, and White Lotus.
What We Do in the Shadows is one of the greatest shows of all time. I have multiple ornaments on my tree right now that are from What We Do in the
Oh, really?
Shadows.
That's why you needed a bigger tree.
Yeah, I got Nandor saying like this fucking guy, and you
Yeah.
know, Jackie Daytona, a human bartender, and it's just a great show. It is so funny. That also ended this year. That was sad.
So Nova says loved Mickey 17. Shad says F1 the movie was awesome. And then Nova again says loved Interview with the Vampire. Gotta switch that out for one of my top 5 for sure.
It was really good. It was really freaking good.
I feel like every
Okay.
time we say F1, where it's a code for swearing, but it's not. It's
Yeah,
just-
Right,
it's
yeah. All right, my media for the year. Number 5, I originally had as Slow Horses on Apple TV, specifically season 4, because I watched season 4 this year and then season 5 just came out. Slow Horse, one of the most amazing shows. I love it so much. But
I
something
love how
that
Spencer finds a way to give us 6 each time.
I know.
Yeah.
But Jim mentioned something, I think it was The Pit, that reminded me that I watched The Nick this year on, I think it's HBO. And this is starring Clive Owen. It's in the early 1900s, like 1901. And he is a surgeon back in these days. And it's him. He's like the best surgeon in the world, but he's got a lot of issues. Like he's very like socially closed off. He's very like almost like Sherlock Holmesy, kind of like he goes into these spells of like not wanting to be around anyone, but he's brilliant. And the whole show, I love period pieces, and so I always find it amazing when they're able to take an early 1900s and like all the streets look like 1900s. There's carriages and all of the medicine from back then and everything. And it is a fascinating show. On top of that, he's a very morally gray character. He's addicted to cocaine. I'll just slip that in there. Throughout the whole show, he's addicted to cocaine. And so he's like the most brilliant surgeon ever that can do things that nobody else can do. But he's addicted to cocaine. And so the show always kind of comes back to that as his Achilles heel. And it's just one of the most fascinating shows I've seen in years. I haven't finished it yet. I think there's like 3 seasons in total. But it's amazing. And Clive Owen, I love that actor so much. Number 4 is Sugar on Apple TV. And this is with Colin Farrell. And he's the private investigator. And it's one of those shows where you never really... It's kind of a mind bender. He's following this mystery through... He's like a missing persons investigator. And he's following this mystery. And along the way... you don't really know what's real and what's not, because he has these like mental episodes where in his head he sees like he's obsessed with movies from like the 1950s. And so you keep getting these flashes in his head of like this other movie playing out. And so you don't know like what he's doing in the present timeline. You don't know if that's like part of the movie that he sees in his head, or if that's like what he's actually doing. And so it plays with that a whole lot. And Colin Farrell is just amazing as a private investigator. Like he's such a good actor. It's so good. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Definitely. It would be number 1 on this list, if not for my top 3.
Wow.
My third one is a movie called Cherry, which is also on Apple TV, and this is starring Tom Holland.
Oh.
Now, if I asked you, could Tom Holland play a very like at the end of his rope, like heroin addicted character?
Yes. I would think he could.
Really? Do you
He's a good actor.
Yeah,
He's a great
he's a
actor.
really good actor.
Because I would have said there's no way that Tom Holland could pull that off. He's so like baby faced. He's so like positive. He's such like a positive person.
Yeah.
If Timothy Chalamet can do it, he can do it.
I mean, did Timothy Chalamet do it?
Yeah, he I forgot the name of the movie, but it's about him and his dad, and he's like a meth and heroin addict.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that Baby Boy?
Mhm.
Oh, interesting. I didn't see that. He does look like Nick Sheff though, who that movie is based
Yeah.
on. But anyway, so
Beautiful boy.
Beautiful Boy, yeah. Tom Holland plays a guy that he falls in love with this girl, and then she goes off to college, and he's like trying to figure out a way to make a better life for them. So he joins the military. He's like, I'll get a bunch of money from the military. I'll be back in 2 years, and everything will be fine. We'll have all this money. And then as he goes on, he gets like massive PTSD. This is during like the height of the Iraq War. He gets like massive PTSD, comes back with all of these problems. His doctor gets him hooked on Oxycodone or Oxycontin. And then after that, they like take away the Oxycontin. So he moves to heroin.
Jeez.
And him and his girlfriend, who has now moved back from college, they both get addicted to heroin. And, you know, not to get too deep here or anything, but I've mentioned multiple times on the podcast that I used to have a problem with heroin, and I'm, you know, many years clean now. And I find so often that movies do not do the whole thing justice. Like, so many people like kind of reinterpret what heroin addiction is like. But Cherry, this is the movie. I watched this movie and I'm like, this is exactly what it's like. This is exactly what it's like to be a heroin addict. And so for that, I like appreciated it so much. And Tom Holland did a surprisingly good job playing like someone who is slowly going down the rabbit hole and like slowly like deteriorating piece by piece. And it was amazing. It made me cry multiple times.
Wow.
I'm getting choked up now thinking about it. It was just an incredible representation. And I think it's very worth watching. It's on Apple TV. Please go watch it. One of the best movies I saw all year for sure. But yeah, most surprising was that Tom Holland was able to pull, to pull that off. I was like,
he's a decent actor. He can do stuff.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's really good.
At first, I was like watching the movie, and I'm like, I don't know. Like I saw the trailer, and I was like, I know where this goes. I'm like, I don't know if he can do it.
Yeah.
And then by the time I was halfway through the movie, he was like fully addicted to heroin, and everything was going downhill. And I'm like, oh, he's me. Like he's literally like who I was. And he just did such a good job representing it. And I think the people that made the movie did their homework, and they did such a good job representing like every little tiny detail. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Do we have any comments? Such a hilarious show. Loved Interview with the Vampire.
Andor is a
Andor's-
legendary character. He is.
Hope you have a Merry Christmas or holiday and Happy New Year. I'm hopping off. Bye, Nova. Thank you so much for stopping in. So then my number 2 and number 1 are kind of the same.
Not surprising at all.
Number 2 is Dexter Original Sin. This is the prequel series to the hit show Dexter.
Well, I know what number 1 is now.
Yeah, you know what number 1 is. Yeah. And they got Patrick Gibson to play a young Dexter like 15 years prior to where the main show starts. And it is amazing. Nick Henderson joined me for a bunch of podcasts where we did Dexter content. And I was telling him before Original Sin aired, I was like, I don't know about Patrick Gibson. I'm like, I don't know, like, who can replace Michael C. Hall? And Patrick Gibson came in and pulled off an amazing performance. I was so happy with how he portrayed Dexter, and really how all the actors portrayed the younger versions of those characters. I think the whole thing is excellent. I have nothing to complain about. Other than that, it didn't get renewed for a second season. And so it's just the first season. That's all we get. But it was a wonderful experience, and I had so much fun both watching the show and making content about it. Shout out to Nick Henderson, who joined me for every single episode, even on nights where he had just gotten home from work and was tired, and he still joined me and talked about Dexter. I appreciate you so much. If you're watching this now, thank you so much for hopping on for those. And then my number one is Dexter Resurrection, and this is the newest installment of the official Dexter series. It was so fantastic. After New Blood, I thought that was it. I thought that was the end of Dexter. And then Michael C. Hall came back and was like, I can't let Dexter go. And he was like, how can we revive Dexter? And so Paramount came back and they were like, all right, let's do it. And they wrote a script, and Michael liked it, and they made Dexter Resurrection. And now we have at least 2 more seasons to look forward to, if not 4. There's thing about 5 now. And so it's a great time to be a Dexter fan. It is such a good year to be a Dexter fan. And so I'm so excited for what they do next. It sounds like we'll get the next season next fall instead of next summer. We'll get next fall. And yeah, it's a good time to be a Dexter fan. It's great. So that's my number one.
Awesome. That's a good one. My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I wrote down my TV shows here.
Nice.
I didn't.
You got an Excel spreadsheet on this bitch. Damn.
Oh, I'm an engineer.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's his language.
Yeah.
So let's see. Actually, I just wrote down TV shows. Movie wise, Jim actually named a couple that I really liked this year. Frankenstein, I saw. And I went to
So good.
theaters to go see that.
So
that
good.
was amazing. That was quite an experience.
I gotta watch it.
It's rare that I go to the theaters these days, but that one was worth going to the movie
Yeah.
theaters for me. Sinners was also good.
Yeah.
And then the other movie that I watched this year was, I don't know if any of you guys have seen The Green Knight.
Oh,
Has anyone
no.
seen that?
I haven't seen it.
It's from a while ago, though, right?
It's from 2021. Yeah.
Yeah, we really liked that movie. I really liked that movie.
Yeah, I loved it. It was probably my favorite movie that I watched this year. It just has a really interesting vibe to it. It's based on a poem about Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, like from like Arthurian legends and whatnot. And I really, really liked the setting and how the story was told. I highly recommend that movie if
Yeah.
anyone has.
Dev Patel was really good in that
Yes. Yeah.
one. Mhm.
Yeah. So TV show wise, probably number 5 was I watched Masters of the Air, which is a World War II show.
I loved that.
Yeah.
Did you
Good
watch
thing.
in the past? Have you watched Band of Brothers and the
Well,
Pacific?
Band of Brothers is fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah. And I actually haven't watched the Pacific. It's worth it? It looks like.
Oh, you have to. You
Okay.
have to.
Okay.
Especially if you like Masters of Air. You would then definitely.
Yeah, Masters of the Air was just great. I love a good World War II show and just telling from a different perspective of the pilots who were
Mm-hmm.
flying the old B-17s, the big bombers
Yeah.
in World War II. That was really awesome. Let's see. The next one that I really loved was I finally got around to watching this show was True Detective season 1.
Oh,
I don't know if anyone ever watched True Detective.
I tried that this year. I got
Did
like
okay.
2.5 episodes in, and I was like, I know it gets
Yeah.
better, but I just
Yeah.
didn't get grabbed right away.
Okay.
I've heard such good things, so you
Well,
loved it.
That's exactly why. Yeah, that's exactly why I tried it this year because I was like, man, I remember back in the day when everyone was talking about True Detective. I should give it a go. So I just tried season 1, and it kind of starts off slow, but then it gets really good. And I think, the ending wasn't extremely strong in my opinion, but just the the performances from
Matthew
Matthew
McConaughey
McConaughey
and
and Woody
what's his
Harrelson.
name?
Yeah, I
That's-
felt
that's
the
a
same
great combo.
way.
Yeah.
The performances were phenomenal, but I didn't really understand the ending. I was kind of like,
Yeah.
wait, I'm not sure I understand what we've like discovered here at the
Right.
end,
Right.
but I enjoyed the ride. So
Exactly. Yeah. The story
yeah.
wasn't anything profound in my opinion.
Yeah.
But, like the performance, the few scenes in particular, I was just like,
Yeah.
you know, I was just blown away. I was like, are there people that are actually like this? Like,
Yeah.
it's like, wow, like it's
Like Matthew McConaughey goes undercover at one point and like has to like do drugs again to like go to this
Yeah.
biker bar, and
Yes.
Wow.
that scene is just crazy.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So that was number 4 on my list.
Wait, sorry, what was number 3?
Well, no, I did Masters of the Air, which is an Apple TV World War II
Yeah,
show,
right.
and then I did True Detective season 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I finally watched True Detective, and
Nice.
season 1 was great. We're just saying how the performances by Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson was
Yeah.
top-notch. And then third is actually one that you recommended to me. Was Dark Matter.
Oh,
Yeah, and
nice.
Yeah, so I read that book back in college. And
Yeah.
I thought it was a fun ride back when I read the
Yeah.
book. And so I watched the TV show, and I was like, this is exactly like the book for the most part, from what I remember. I mean, it's been years, but it was just, yeah, no complaints. I thought the acting was well done and the story was good. And I was like, yeah, this is about as entertaining as the book was. So,
Wow, cool, nice.
yeah. And then number 2
Mm-hmm.
is Dexter Resurrection. You made me watch that, and that was a great show. I loved seeing Michael C. Hall come back, and
Mhm.
you know, if you just have a little suspension of disbelief, then you're like, yeah, we're fine for
Yeah.
the prize
Yeah.
season. So
Yeah.
it's all good. And then actually my number 1, I don't know if this is gonna be controversial or not, but it was Andor season 2.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Mm.
Andor was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
I,
Andor's great.
I loved that second season. There were so many moments that I thought were just so good and so well done. And it's, you know, it's been a while since I've consumed good Star Wars content other than Andor season 1. And so
Yeah.
just to see it,
Dude, I forgot season 2 came out. I gotta watch season
Yeah.
2.
season 2 is incredible,
Really?
in my opinion.
Oh man, okay. I love season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a great time with season 1.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So those, yeah. And then one that didn't make my list, but you said you love period pieces. Have you seen Taboo?
Hmm.
Okay. Has anyone seen Taboo?
What's it on?
Oh man, I don't know what it's on these days. Probably Netflix. I think Netflix. Yeah. Maybe.
What's it roughly about?
It's set in like the early 1800s, so it's kind of a cool period because it's like around the turn of the century from
Hmm.
like the 1700 pilgrims with the big hats to like they're starting to modernize in the early 1800s, and it's
Okay.
basically about this guy who's it's set in London, and so he's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's got like weird magic elements, but
Oh.
he's yeah, it's interesting. It's got Tom Hardy,
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
He's
check
awesome.
it out.
and there's like interactions with like American spies in the Revolution and
Oh.
like what's going on back in England and London at the time and how they're trying to deal with that.
Okay.
And so it's just
Cool.
Sweet.
Awesome. All right. Well, that rounds out all of our top 5 lists. The only things we have left are our biggest disappointments for the year, which is such a
Whoa.
great way to end the show.
Absolutely.
But yeah, biggest disappointments of the year, and then we'll be opening some gifts. So I know, Sam, did you get yours in the mail?
I did.
Okay, cool. So we'll wrap up with that, and Jim, you can either stick around for that, or if you want to bail out, that's totally fine. But let's go through our biggest disappointments for the year, starting with Jim.
I think
All
me and
right.
Jim are gonna have the same one.
Maybe. So I have
Oh, really?
I actually have 5 things, just like everything else. I've got 5
Whoa.
things to round out my biggest
Oh, wow.
disappointment.
Okay.
I'll start from the bottom and work my way up. One is just a book I read that people told me to read because of other things I love, and I was like, meh, didn't get it. And it's an old 1987 classic, Swan Song by Robert McCammon. Now, I love The Stand by Stephen King. It's my favorite Stephen
yeah.
King novel. And people who knew I liked that said, you need to read Swan Songs. It's a huge honking book, but I went into reading it. I went all the way through it, and I went, nope, I don't get it. I don't know why people love that one so much. And I did an episode on it, and the things I'm like bashing about it are apparently the things people absolutely love about it. So apparently it just wasn't for me.
Interesting. Yeah, it's like unanimously beloved.
Exactly, and I don't get it. So that's
That's
number 5.
That's cool.
That's Swan Song. My number 4 is I waited for this. I was eager for it. I'm a fan of the Mission Impossible series, and the final movie, The Final Reckoning, came out,
Mhm.
and that was lackluster. It had moments that were cool, some great special effects, but for such a great series, that wasn't good enough. That was a
I felt the
little bit of a
same.
letdown.
I felt the same.
Yeah. Okay.
For which series?
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Impossible. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There have been so many great movies in that series, such great moments.
Yeah.
And The Final Reckoning was, it's okay. It was okay.
Mm.
But it was not as bad as my number 3. My number
no.
3 is Captain America: Brave New World. I freaking fell
Oh,
asleep
yeah, of
during
course.
that movie.
I
That's how
Really?
bad that
I
one
think I
is.
heard that came out. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't
That was
hate
tough.
it.
Is
I
that a
didn't
TV
hate
show?
it.
The movie.
I
was a
wanted to
movie.
enjoy it. There were elements of it that I thought,
Is that
oh,
with the
this would
new
be
Captain
cool.
America? Right?
Yeah.
I didn't even get to see Red Hulk. I
Yeah.
didn't see that part. I'm like, that was bad. All right, my number 2, we've already talked about a little bit, and that's that Pierce Brown is keeping us dangling for the final book in the Red Rising saga.
Yeah,
I
he's
was
not
like,
giving
come
us
on,
a firm date.
2025 should have been the year.
Right.
Still
He's
wasn't.
waiting for me to read the third season.
Yeah, he's like, we got to get Chris
All
on
your
board.
fault. Okay. Number 1, the biggest disappointment is, as a whole, the Wheel of Time
2025.
TV series. It never, despite doing some really cool things, it never truly captured the magic of the book series.
What
It
series?
never
What
got
series?
there. And maybe if it had had more time, because it was moving a positive direction. But the 3 seasons we have, even though there's other reasons it was canceled, it still deserved to be canceled. It did not reach the potential it should have. So that's my biggest disappointment of the year. And what's even bigger in a disappointment of it, that is my favorite epic fantasy series of all time, and will now never get another shot because they got a big money shot and they couldn't pull it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
Jim, as your friend, I'm so saddened for you, and that like you weren't able to get the thing that you really wanted. But I'm also, part of me is like, oh, he finally came around to understand.
I get you.
Show his ass.
I spent
It's
3
not.
years convincing myself this show is not as bad as my gut feels, because I wanted it to be good. And there were elements that I loved.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
should have been better. It should have been more.
Yeah.
That's
But they
always-
did not hire me as the showrunner.
Yeah. They should have. They should have.
It's a tough thing to pull off a show
Yeah.
like this. You
For
cannot do the Wheel of Time straight from the page to the screen. It's impossible. It'd be
Right.
20 seasons. It wouldn't work. So I don't want to second guess the people who tried to pull off the show. At the same time, I will partly second guess going, you made some lousy choices at a couple of spots.
You make some
Yeah.
lousy choices.
For sure.
All right, so that's me. Hey, Mark's here. Hey, Mark.
Hey Mark, what's up? How is it going? Shad says there was a few great episodes, but overall was extremely disappointing.
There were definitely a few great episodes. Season 3, episode 1, killer episode.
Ooh,
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. The White Tower scene, and there's magic flying everywhere and people dying left and right, and
Whoa.
that's not in the books at all. But it was a cool scene. It was
Stop
a
it,
really cool
That's
scene.
cool. That's cool.
The rule of cool. All right, Sam, most disappointing for the year.
My most disappointing was Wheel of Time getting canceled, but I loved it. I hated the books. I thought they were so
Wow.
boring, and
Oh
they
my
dragged
God.
You
on.
hated the books.
Yikes.
Oh my
Yeah, I
goodness.
hated them. I hated them. I was like,
That's a
You're
crazy
gonna have a
take.
heart attack.
I don't
Such a
need
wild take.
I don't need 100 pages on one conversation between 5 people.
But he has so much to say about the dresses people are wearing and how
I-
pretty the trees are. Come on.
It's like fast forward, but I can't do it because I'm reading a book. I loved the show. I thought the show was phenomenal. It kept me entertained. I thought they did a really good job in general of like the graphics and the costuming and stuff like that. So personally, I was just disappointed it was canceled.
There
I
you
loved
go.
it, and I thought season 3 was phenomenal. And I'm really gonna miss Loyal. He was my favorite. And
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
But that's
sucks.
part of what I'm irritated with. They did him dirty in that. That is
They
Yeah,
not
they
how he should have
did.
died.
They
That is-
did.
That is
That
not.
killed me. It killed me. But yeah, that's my
Okay.
disappointment. I don't
That's
have
your
any more,
only
so-
one. That's your
I'm
only
losing
disappointment?
steam. It's like 9:30, and I'm really rapidly losing steam over here. I have work in the morning, and I need to eat as well still. So I'm losing steam very quickly.
Yeah, I think Gabe is too. Okay, so I'll do my biggest disappointments for the year, and I guess I'll rank them like Jim did. My biggest one, or not my biggest one. Sorry, my number 3 is Superman. I
Ooh.
hated this movie. I
Wow.
went and saw it with a friend, and everybody else seems to like it. So I'm certainly in the minority. I don't expect anybody to take my review as gospel or anything. But I fell asleep, not like actually fell asleep, but I was close to falling asleep multiple times throughout the movie. And I was just like, I don't know. I'm like, I know it's not comic book accurate, but I liked Henry Cavill's movies
Mhm.
as Superman.
I did enjoy him. Yes.
And like maybe this movie was more comic accurate, but I never read the comics, so like I don't really care. But I hated this new Superman. I thought it was so corny. I thought it was so cringy. I thought David Corenswet is a fine actor, but I just don't. He's just not my Superman.
New bumper
So
stickers.
overall, I
Hashtag
hated.
not
Yeah,
my
not my
Superman.
Superman. Yeah, I hated the movie. Like I felt so bad because the friend that I went and saw it with loved it, and I didn't have the heart to tell him that I had a bad time. So after the movie, I had to lie and be like, "Oh yeah, it was fun. I had a good time." And then I went home and trashed it.
Oh, he's
So-
probably watching this right now.
No, he hasn't made it 3 hours into a live stream. Are you kidding me? So then my second disappointment is kind of a collection of things, but mostly the newest King's Dark Tidings book. And I've kind of felt like I put out a review where it's just me talking to the camera. Our video where it's all of us hasn't come out yet because I thought it was a little too negative, and so I wanted to put out
Oh no!
I wanted to put out a review that was a little bit more balanced first. And so I did that, and every single comment is like
Spencer the
It's like-
sellout.
what the hell is she doing in this book? And like everybody has the same opinion. Like this book is just like not great. And I was so disappointed. I mean, I got a King's Dark Tidings tattoo this year, okay? So-
no, I'm kidding.
No, I mean like
I saw
I'm
that
like-
right after you got it. You were pumped.
yeah, I was like, oh my God. And so I'm hoping she can turn it around and make the series good after this book. I mean, the book didn't do like irreparable harm to the series or anything. It just wasn't a good book. And in Dresden Files, out of the 65 books in the Dresden Files, there's like 3 or 4 that I consider like not great books. And so I think, when a series is big enough, you're going to have books that you just don't vibe with. And I think that's fine. but it seems like everybody is kind of on the same page as far as the new King's Dark Tidings book. And so it was just like a big letdown for me. And then kind of along with that, Sam and I had alluded to earlier that there was 3 books that came out at the end of this year. There was Empire of the Dawn, which is the end of Jay Kristoff's vampire series. There's Strength of the Few, which is the sequel to Will of the Many. And then there's KDT 7. And those 3, I was like, what's going to happen with my top 5? Like, how am I going to have room for anything else? Oh my God. And none of them ended up on my top 5.
This is
Wow.
Yeah. And like, it's not that the other books were bad. It's just that I've read like a number of better books this year.
Zach loved The Strength of the Few. So that's
It was a good book. It was just like, there was just a lot. There was just a lot that he crammed into one book. And I was like, I don't know if anybody's ready to like try to put this much together yet. But I'm not going to do a review for all those books or anything here. But it was just kind of a disappointing winter because I was like, I just expected more from these heavy hitters that were coming out this winter. I'm like, there's no way my top 5 is going to survive the 3 that are coming out this winter. And none of them made it onto it. So it was just kind of disappointing. And then my number 1 disappointment for the year is Avowed. Avowed is the shittiest video game I've ever fucking played.
Wow.
I remember when it first came out, we were like, "Oh, this is cool. This is cool." And then I think you kept playing it. You're like, "Wait, this shit sucks."
I was trying so hard to be positive. I'm like, no, it can be good. It can be good. And then I realized like the game was advertised as like a grimdark version of Skyrim. And I'm like, that is so cool. We need a competitor to the Elder Scrolls. They haven't put out Elder Scrolls in forever now. I'm like, we need a new one. And so Obsidian, the guys who made Fallout New Vegas, were like, we're going to put out our version of Elder Scrolls. And it was like, sick, let's go.
Yeah.
And then it came out. And then it was revealed that the game was originally a live service game where it's going to be like an online multiplayer game. And then at the last minute, they decided, oh, wait, maybe that's not going to sell as much. Let's make it single player. And so they converted an online multiplayer game into a single player experience. And as you play through as a single player, you realize, oh, yeah, I see all of the holdovers from this being like a multiplayer thing. And it's just absolute trash.
That's
like
too bad.
All of the dialogue sucks. All of the like decision making, like, are you going to do this or this? None of it has any effect. Like your decisions don't mean anything.
That's unfortunate.
And the whole thing, like I can't express how much I was excited for this game. And that's why this is at my number 1 for disappointments. Is I was waiting for this game for years and years and years. And I thought it was going to be the next like big thing. And then it came out and it was utter trash.
Oh, that's so disappointing. I will never play any video games again.
There you go.
Wait a second.
They all deserve burned. Yeah, that's right.
All right, biggest disappointment.
I don't know. I didn't really consume a lot of media, dude.
Yeah.
That's how I am.
The only media I consumed, somebody would tell me, you need to watch this, it's freaking awesome. And then I would watch it and it's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I've got you guys to filter what
Yeah,
exactly. That's
And
true.
most
Nice
of
to
the
not have
book,
disappointments in your life. I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
I wasn't able to read Strength of the Few or the vampire book, whatever that's called. I wasn't able to read those. So like they can't disappoint me because I don't know what's going on.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean there are a few things that came out that I wish were good,
Mhm.
but like I knew they weren't good, so I didn't consume them, and so
Yeah.
it's not really disappointing. 'Cause
That's
like
kind of where I'm at.
the Witcher series as an example, it's like
Yeah.
you know,
Oh yeah, no one has mentioned the Witcher season, this recent one.
Oh God. I
I've
don't think
not watched
anybody
it.
watched
Has
it.
anyone watched it?
no.
I don't think anybody.
I mean, I'm sure it'd be on my list as most disappointing if I had
Right?
watched it, but I
Right?
didn't
I'm
watch
pretty
it.
sure the Witcher
So,
ended
Yeah.
last season. Yes.
For sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
is what it is.
Sorry, Hemsworth.
Yeah.
I know. Ritual of Ruin, though, you did make me read that, and that was bad.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Yep. All right, so those are our most disappointing. But we are on to a bright and looking forward to a new year in 2026. We have 12 months coming out in literally 2 weeks, a little bit more than 2 weeks. So that surely can't disappoint us, right? Here's knock on wood. There we go.
Wow, you are
Okay.
tempting fate, my friend.
I know.
Don't do that. Don't worry.
I mean, Mike's book reviews, he says it's good, and he's a
One of
harsh
the ones
critic.
that had an arc. That's right.
Yeah, he's a tough critic. So I think it's probably going to be good. But with all of the disappointments, that also comes a host of the other 3 lists that we just went through. For Jim, it was 6 lists because he split them into 2. And so,
5 because of no video games. Come on. Yeah.
Right. There's so many good things that go along with that overshadow the bad. And so I think that's the point here is I only had 3. I didn't even have 5. So, hopefully, more optimism there, trying to reach Jim's energy of optimism here. Because I don't want to end the show on a bad note. But no, there's a lot of good stuff that's scheduled to come out next year. And who knows, it may be the year that we get the next Rothfuss novel.
Oh, don't even.
Wow, we've
Sorry.
gone into true fantasy now. Woo! How about Winds
You
of
wanted
Winter from
optimism?
Martin
Let's
Dew?
fucking go.
Come on.
That was a series that you guys looped me into the fantasy world with. You're like, oh, you gotta read Patrick Rothfuss and join us on this podcast. I was like, okay.
And then
Man, I love this. And then you're like, oh, by the way, he's not coming out with the 3rd book ever. And I was like,
Yeah. Oh, okay. Speaking of which, we're probably reading Game of Thrones next year. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the year. We're gonna open presents. I know, Jim, I don't know if you want to stick around for that. You're welcome to dip.
I'm gonna
Is
hop
there
out
anything?
then and let you guys have fun with the gifts.
Okay, is there anything you want to leave us with? Any final words of wisdom or anything?
Sure. Again, leaning into my optimism. If you feel things aren't going as well as they should, you're reading the wrong books, pick another one. There's
Nice.
so much out there. We are so blessed with so much content these days, from books to TV shows to movies. You heard a lot about it here on this show. If you feel like nothing good is out there, keep looking and check out the reviews here on this channel. Come on over to Fantasy for the Ages, see what we're talking about. Check out other booktubers. You will find stuff to lighten your spirits, to entertain, to enjoy. Because, yeah, if everything's crap, well, that's because you're staying in the latrine too long. Get out, get some fresh air, and find some good stuff.
Yeah.
So, and since I'm here, do check out Fantasy for the Ages.
Yes,
We're a fun
yes,
channel.
do.
Come see us. My son and I, though it's mostly me because he's got a life and I just sit here in front of him. But we do have our episode tomorrow coming out with the books we look forward to in 2026.
Okay, there you
we're gonna
go.
read, so come check it out.
Yes.
And thanks for having me on again. It's always fun. It feels more like the Christmas spirit. I got no decorations here, but I had this episide, so yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Jim,
All right.
thank you so much for being a friend to us and for coming on the channel as much as you do. And I always enjoy you being here. And I'm so grateful that we've gotten to know each other over the past few years. So thanks for being a friend of the channel and a friend of mine. It's always been great
Absolute
meeting up with you.
pleasure. I do have one gripping question.
Oh, sure.
Do you have a flushing toilet now?
What?
yeah.
What
In your
what are you-
house.
what are you referring to?
Your house.
Oh,
In
yes.
your house.
No, yeah. It was flushing when you were there. It was just that all the drywall was taken off the bathroom because they had to get to the pipes. Yeah, it works fine.
Okay.
It all works now. Yeah.
It was definitely a work in progress
Looked
when
at
I
me too,
visited
I was
with
like,
you. So
what do you- what
if
do
it's
you
all
do?
working now, absolutely, life is good. All right, we'll
right,
see
Jim,
y'all.
thank you.
See ya.
Happy New Year,
Bye.
Merry
Happy
Christmas,
New Year,
all
Jim.
that.
Happy New Year. All right, Sam, open your presents and you can go.
Thank you.
She's like, I'm so ready.
I'm so tired. And
Yeah,
I
I'm with
still
you,
need to
Sam.
eat.
I'm with you.
Yeah, but you're 3 hours earlier for you than it is for me.
Yeah, but I gotta freaking wake up at like 2 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, no, that's no fun.
That's
Ugh.
brutal.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't even open the box this year, Spencer, because I didn't want
Thank
to risk
you.
it being
Fuck yeah.
unwrapped again before.
Okay, open the smallest one first.
Okay.
Is Leah still awake?
Yeah.
Leah, are you clothed?
Oh.
Are you clothed?
Can people see your nipples? Come on over
Okay,
here.
she
It's your
sounds
nipples.
half asleep. She sounds half
There we
asleep.
go.
No, she's drawing.
Oh.
Okay, smallest one first.
Okay, wait to open this. Wait to open this.
Come
here.
sit. Come sit.
Here, grab her present from down there. It's the one that looks like a book.
Well, there's 7 that look like a book. This one? Yep. Okay.
All right, sit here, Leah. Or sit on Gabe's lap or something.
Come on over.
Okay, you guys can open this at the same time. This is the same thing.
All right, are we opening it now?
And you gotta put it
Okay.
on these headphones.
I didn't look. I didn't see it.
Okay, both of you ready to open? Come on, Leah. Come on. It's a headphone. It's not rocket science. Okay, both of you go. Open it.
Like you did a better job wrapping this year. Mostly here for the smut.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love this.
What is it?
This is
It's a
gonna help
reading
me
journal
much
that says I'm
better.
mostly here for the smut.
Mostly
Oh
here for
my
the smut.
Right up your guys' alley. Like I can't even
Oh, that's
describe
gonna
how
be
much-
great.
Instead of using my phone, I can write all my yells.
Yes. This is
Oh my
great.
God.
Yeah.
It's gonna help me next year when we do our top lists. 'Cause I
Yeah.
can keep everything in here.
I found this at a local bookstore. My buddy sent me a picture of it. Actually, is like mostly here for the smut. I'm like, oh my god, I know 2 people in my life that this is absolutely perfect for. Yeah, you're
Thank you,
welcome.
Spencer. That's great.
That's actually hilarious.
Oh, look, it gives you top 50
Top 50 romantasy books. Did you see that, Sam?
on page 22.
Page 22.
That's cool.
22.
All the smut.
Since
you
I
can
just
read.
bought like 3 while we were doing this stream. Oh, nice.
I was gonna say you're gonna regret this book.
I've read a lot of these. I've read a lot of these. This is great.
Things like a red
Yeah.
I've read a lot of check.
Yeah, I mean the top 5 for sure.
Wow.
Oh, this
so
is
funny.
great. My husband's gonna love this. Oh, that
I
one was
thought that
good.
was funny.
Let's do
All
that.
right, should I open a specific one next? The smaller one,
Okay.
the bigger one, Spencer?
Mhm.
Do the smaller one first. Yeah, go from smallest to biggest.
Okay.
Thanks, Leah.
All right, here we go. Wow, you really wanted to make sure the wrapping didn't come off.
Yeah, I
this
wrapped
year.
it twice because it fucking came undone last time in the mail.
I'm like, I definitely took a layer. Oh my god, is this ours? I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. After I bashed it earlier.
It's like I'm so done with Harry Potter, but this is great.
We'll read this one because this one has pop outs and it has interactive features.
Whoa.
So
Yeah,
I
it's
will
like a
definitely read
Pop-out
this.
Harry Potter book.
That's
And this
awesome.
was my favorite book out of all of them.
The
So
Goblet of Fire?
Yeah.
yeah, and it's my favorite movie. So that's exciting. Oh, I'm so glad they chose to like have the other people finish it because the original ones
Yeah.
didn't. That was disappointing. But oh, that's so exciting. I was thinking about that earlier in the stream too. It was
Yeah,
so
funny.
funny.
All right, now your big one. This was the this was the one that broke the bank.
This was the one.
Oh my god. Spencer. Oh my god. I need to take them out. This is amazing. After Jim was bashing it earlier. Oh my god.
They're very
look
special
at
editions of the
that.
Wow, that's
Oh
awesome.
my god. Spencer, thank
Come
you
with like
so
a sleeve
much.
that the book goes into.
Oh
and
my
I think
God.
they're illustrated.
Oh, sick.
I'm actually rereading Throne of Glass right now.
Isn't
That
that
is-
sick?
That is so funny. Like, just like coincidentally, I happen to be rereading this one. Oh, Spencer, this is amazing. Thank
Oh.
you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Yeah, that's really
this
cool.
is
That's awesome.
beautiful.
There
These are
was
gonna go
literally
right next to
one
my
left.
Farseer
of each.
ones.
One left of
Oh.
each.
Yeah.
Wow.
There was one left in all of
Oh.
Amazon.
Damn.
Wow.
They're like too nice to read. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where they're gonna go next to my Farseer ones with Place of Pride on my bookshelf.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Oh, thank you,
seriously.
Spencer.
Yeah,
that's
that's
so nice.
You're welcome.
I need to be careful putting this back in. Treat it more tender than my child. That's amazing. Thank you. Oh, this is so nice.
All right, which way should we go? Chris? Or should we save him for last, or what do you want to do?
Well, we should save one of his presents.
Okay, let's just go. You go. You go.
Going.
Going, gone.
This one's kind of dumb.
Cheese grater, nice.
What is that?
It's
Cheese
a-
grater.
it's a-
the
it's
shape
a
of a
sword.
sword.
We actually need a cheese grater, so that is
Perfect.
hilarious.
Hold it up to the camera.
Yeah. He got me a knife cheese grater.
That's great.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, go to the next one.
Oh, am I opening all of them?
Yeah. Just go
Oh,
through all of
okay.
it. Don't do that one last. Oh, that must be. Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, sick, dude.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Case?
I need. Yeah, no, it's a screen protector
Oh,
for my
hell yeah.
Steam Deck.
Hell
Yeah.
Nice.
I need one really bad.
Yeah, Gabe got a Steam Deck in the past couple months, and he's convinced me to buy one.
Yeah.
Are you actually gonna get one?
I think so. Like,
You
it's
should.
sick. Like, it's really cool.
That's
It is cool,
freaking
it is
awesome.
cool, yeah.
Like,
Excited about that.
I mean, it's got like super high definition graphics and everything. Sam's putting her shit on the
Nice.
There you go.
Yep.
There's the
What is
case.
That's
There's the
awesome.
case.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a
sweet.
shell. It's like an OtterBox, but for
Okay.
for a Steam Deck.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's badass. I'll feel a lot better about hauling that thing around now.
Yeah.
This is heavy. This says to Spencer.
Well, then that's for Spencer.
Roger
not-
that.
Is it? It's
Yeah.
mine?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is also to Spencer.
Well, then that's for Spencer.
Wait, Chris. Okay.
This one's to me though.
So that's supposed to get you gifts.
No, I just don't know. I'm like, I'm just wondering if you mislabeled them.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh wow. Is this also for the Steam Deck?
That's for the Steam Deck.
Dude, that's awesome. That's really cool.
It's got like RGB.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
fans
yeah.
to like cool it down.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Did you get this?
I did, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Docking,
That's
charging
super. I'm
station.
set up now. Dude.
Yeah.
My Steam Deck is.
Now you just
living-
treat it like a PC.
Yeah, I told him, I'm like, you should just like sit back on a controller, so you can hook your controller up to it.
You're so stupid. You should put it right in front of this monitor, dude. Just like.
Okay.
It's so
That's
All
my
right, is
last
that
one.
yours?
Yeah.
Okay, when you open this card, you have to read the whole thing out loud.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody ready for this? Well, okay, read what I wrote out loud. That
Okay.
doesn't matter.
funny.
That's just a card.
Okay. Your big gift this year is 2 painful hours in a weird position on a table with a guy named Seth. I've talked with him. Everything is ready to go. Figure out what you want and schedule with Seth, and I'll send him the money. Up to $450, really? That's awesome.
Damn.
Yeah.
You've already talked to him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. He just said for you to contact him and tell him like what tattoo you. Okay, so for people that don't know, his tattoo artist is a guy named Seth, and I contacted him and I was like, "Can I just pay you for Gabe's next tattoo?" And he's like, "Yeah," and he gave me an estimate on what 2 hours would be, and so I figured all that out with him, and so his gift is 2 hours with Seth the
Dude,
tattoo artist.
That's so
that is
nice.
so awesome, man.
Wow.
Aww.
That's crazy.
That
Dude.
is crazy.
That's crazy.
That is
Thanks,
awesome.
man. That's freaking sweet, dude. That's amazing.
So
now I gotta
yeah.
start planning, dude.
Yep, that's why I was
Yeah,
asking the
I
past
know,
couple days.
yeah.
I'm like, what kind of tattoo do you want?
You were asking kind of a lot. I guess it makes sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Okay,
Spencer's turn.
Yup.
here we go. This is from you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who's from. What's from?
That one down there is from me.
Okay.
Hey,
What?
I know you used the crap out of that thing.
Wait, have you had this one before?
One blade?
Yeah.
Oh no. Have you had one?
Yeah.
Oh no.
What?
No, don't open it.
I see it in his sink all the time.
Shit. No, don't. You shouldn't open it. I'll return it.
Is it?
No, it's like a one blade kit. But it comes with a one blade, the razor itself, like the.
It's a beard trimmer, but it's
Okay.
it's supposed to be a good one based on.
Yeah, I have one
Okay.
too.
But if it sounds like you might already have one.
I'll look at it. Maybe it's a different model.
It is. It's like a travel thing.
Oh, that's a newer
sick.
model. That's
Oh
a
yeah,
newer
this is
model.
different than what
Yep.
I have.
And it comes with some blades and like a travel case, and it's got like.
Yeah, that's probably way nicer
Okay.
than the one that we have.
Sick.
I don't know, man.
You're
Check it
safe.
out.
You're safe.
You're sick.
You're safe.
As someone who doesn't have a beard, I was
Yeah.
like,
I know.
people were saying this one's great for like.
Oh,
travel
sick.
around.
Yeah. That's cool.
And then you can easily buy replacement blades.
Okay,
Switch
cool.
them out. Like it's like a whole thing. It's
Yeah.
like,
No,
Dude,
this is
you
sick.
have an
This is
app
diff-
too. Check this out.
Yeah.
Connect an app.
the app seems kind of stupid, but it's like it'll tell you like you should change the blade.
It's been.
It'd be
it's
nice.
been
The only
6
thing I would
years
use
since
it for is the battery.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah, it does.
No, this is great. And mine is like a super old version.
So is mine.
that is like super ratty and gross.
Okay. But it's got a travel case and stuff. And like,
Yeah, this is perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
He panicked for a second.
I was panicking and I was like, oh no, it shows a
I
shitty
didn't-
one that he already has.
Initially, I didn't see this.
Yeah.
And so I was like looking at this. I'm like, what? That's great. No, that's perfect.
Okay, awesome.
That's great. Okay, this is from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is something that I just saw and I was like, this looks cool.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
It's like a super deluxe edition of Red Rising, just like
Oh,
you did.
Dude,
shit.
that's awesome.
It's got the sleeve, just like you were talking about. With,
This is sick.
yeah, illustrations and stuff.
Oh my
That's
god.
really cool, dude.
That's fucking sick. Thank
Okay.
you so
Yeah,
much.
you're welcome, man. Yeah. Yeah.
That is great. I love that. Everybody check that out. EO on the front,
That is cool.
and then her song on the back.
Yeah. I saw that and I
That's
was
great.
like, that looks super cool. So
That's
Hell
super
yeah.
sick. I didn't even know this had come out. That's sick.
deluxe
Awesome.
edition. Yeah.
Awesome.
No way.
Oh,
It's
sick.
nothing too fancy, but
Oh, yeah.
I figured you can use it.
Wait, you have one of those, right?
Yeah, it's right
Yeah,
here.
Oh,
this
shit,
is mine.
this
It's
is-
what we're
yeah.
using. Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Sick.
yeah.
It's
so I
it's
figured-
a portable monitor.
Oh, that's
and-
sick.
You guys probably can't see the one that Gabe has here, but it's like a monitor with a kickstand. It's almost like a tablet. And you can just like set it up wherever and use it as a secondary monitor.
That's cool.
So this is gonna come in super handy. Like it'll be so nice to have my notes up on this thing.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's so sick.
And then have like my big screen for all of your beautiful faces. Yeah, this is great. Thank you
Sweet.
so much.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you.
For sure.
That's fantastic.
Sweet.
Okay, Chris.
Chris's turn.
All right.
That
This is the show.
so that package right there on top, you have to open last.
Yeah,
one?
Yep.
yeah, you have to open the big package first and keep the package how it's oriented.
This side up.
Yeah.
And be gentle with it.
Okay.
Holy shit! What the hell, guys?
Yeah.
This thing's huge.
Can we get?
Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. No, just get in and all its glory.
You guys give me like a plant or something.
It's a dog. You're like, guys, I can't have this in my house. Take that out and I'll move this.
Okay. Oh, I still don't know what it is. Thank you.
It's bubble wrapped.
Yeah, what the heck?
Jim says, please enjoy those despite my bashing, Sam.
Oh my, wait. What the heck? Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
What? Dude, this is so cool. Holy shit. 221B. Damn. Wow. Did you make this or
He did.
are you
Completely.
serious?
Yeah.
You fucking
He
made
made
this?
the whole entire thing.
Bro.
I literally milled the wood.
Oh
that
my
it's made out of.
god. Dude, this is incredible. Holy shit, Spencer. Oh
It's-
my god.
It's
wow.
a Sherlock Holmes shadow box. Pointing towards the camera so they can see.
Okay.
It's a Sherlock Holmes shadow box with all sorts of artifacts of Sherlock Holmes in it. It's got his pipe. It's got his violin. It's got his magnifying glass over a silhouette of his face. The backdrop to it is the Strand magazine that the early Sherlock works were originally published in. And it's got a bottle of cocaine because Sherlock shoots cocaine, as well as like an ancient syringe in there.
Yeah.
It's got the phosphorescent paw print from Hound of the Baskervilles.
Oh, you see that? Oh my God.
The sides are red velvet to represent a study in scarlet, and then the note from the Hound of the Baskervilles.
Dude, that is insane, man. I cannot believe you made this. Oh
And then-
my god.
His office number 221B.
Apartment residence, yeah,
Yeah.
221B.
Yeah.
Baker Street. Okay. Wow. Bro, you could literally you could sell these on Etsy.
We were talking about it the last
literally
couple
said the
days.
same
Yeah,
thing.
You said the same thing.
We're like I
Yeah.
should make a Harry Potter one.
I mean, you should. This
Yeah.
literally looks like it came from Etsy. This is incredible, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much for making this. For spending the time ever, man. I'm blown away.
This
Honestly.
is pretty cool.
It is. It looks so good.
The hardest part was the note, believe it or not. I
That
scrubbed.
part?
Yeah, I scrubbed through an entire fucking newspaper to get each
Oh,
word.
you
Spent like 4
And-
hours reading a
Dude,
newspaper.
I went through every story on a newspaper trying to find value and reason. What's the sentence?
As you value your life or your reason, keep away from the more.
Yeah, and in the book, the word "more" is written in like hand,
That's
but everything else is by clipped out of a newspaper. And so I went through a newspaper. I watched Pluribus for 3 hours, and
just went through the newspaper.
just went through the newspaper, like
Oh.
clipping little words. And Value and Reason I could not find until
That's
the final
infuriating.
page.
Oh my god.
The final like a newspaper.
Yeah.
The final page of the newspaper had both
Wow.
Value and Reason.
Wow. This is so cool.
Yeah.
man.
The only thing I regret is when I put the note on there, it was like 1 a.m. I worked on this until like midnight, like for many nights.
Oh my god. No wonder
And-
you're so stressed out about Christmas Day.
And it was this and like many other projects, but it was like 1 a.m. and I was like, that looks like a good place for it. And I glued it down, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, I just covered up the name Sherlock Holmes. That was supposed to be visible.
Oh, I got you.
It says Sherlock Holmes outwits a German spy.
Yeah.
And that was supposed to be like the center thing that's visible. And then this was going to go lower down somehow.
I see.
And I glued it down, and I was like,
Shit. Well,
so
you got the silhouette still there. So
Yeah.
that's like,
yeah.
I think that's pretty clear.
Yeah. But yeah, then I got there's like a hook on the back so you can put it on a screw or something in the wall.
Okay. Amazing, man. Awesome.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, I cannot wait. I'm gonna have the best gaming room once I
That's right.
fantasy
Right,
gaming
man.
room. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh my god, dude,
Yeah.
that is
And
incredible.
if you stick a black light on that paint glows hella
It-
bright.
I bet it will. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
I have a black light right over here.
Yeah. So yeah, okay, so Chris has one more, as interesting as that is, he's got
Okay.
one more present, and then we'll wrap up here
Yeah,
for
I
everybody.
Oh, that's not the black light. This is the black light.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That is
That's
sick. That's so
That's
cool.
Okay.
Okay, last one.
this kid
Last
up.
one. We'll wrap up tonight as a group.
Oh my god.
Thanks for hanging in there, Sam.
all
He's like, like fuck you guys.
right, all right. Almost done here. Here we go.
Okay, this is a big one.
Oh my god, no.
Now
Are
you
you
can
guys
play
serious,
cyberpunk
dude?
style, dude.
Are you guys fucking serious?
Yeah.
Jesus, man. I got a 3070 right now for reference, which I thought was awesome. But a 5070 is
Yep.
insane.
Now you can take advantage of the new DLSS 4, and
You guys are forcing me to build a new PC.
That's
Here we
right.
go. Here we
that's
go.
what I told him. I was like, I hope now that he has this,
Yeah,
he gets a new
will.
CPU.
I've been eyeing it.
Yeah,
already
yeah,
for-
yeah.
Dude,
But that should
crazy.
that should hold you over for a while.
Yeah, for at least a couple
You guys are
generations.
fucking insane, man. Holy shit.
We've been
I
talking about
honestly
this
cannot
like
believe
forever.
this.
Yeah,
We both have been saving,
yeah,
for that.
yeah.
What the heck, man? That is amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys are too good to me. This is amazing.
We were gonna get you like a 40 series, and then we were like, dude, those are like $1,000 something, but for some reason these are cheaper.
Just get on the 50.
Yeah.
Hell
This,
yeah, dude.
this was like way cheaper than a 40 series.
This is
And so
amazing.
we're like, all right, let's just get him a 50 series.
Bro, thank you guys so much.
I can't wait to hear how it looks.
Dude,
how it goes.
I'm going to design my new PC.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Like, I honestly, oh my god, man. Wow. I'm blown away.
Merry Christmas.
Yep,
Thank
Merry
you
Christmas,
guys.
dude. Merry
Appreciate it.
Christmas, bro.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh. Holy shit.
All right. Well, that just about wraps up our 2025 end of the year podcast. Sam is about to fall asleep.
I gotta go to bed too.
Gabe's about to fall asleep. Sam, do you have any words of wisdom before you depart tonight? Anything from 2025 or anything you're looking forward to? Or
Sounds like I need my pillow.
Food and pillow.
she's like, I'm gonna take a handful of pills and go to bed.
Where's my Xanax? God damn it.
Right? Like, drugs are fun, kids. You know, do it. I don't know. Disassociating isn't so bad as people, try to say it is. Yeah, this has been a good year. Not so great with the books. I after recapping, I've realized it was not my best year of reading.
Sure.
But
Same.
that was my fault. I just really did a lot of rereading this year, but I have a very long list now thanks to this stream. So I'm ready. I'm ready to start a new year, and hopefully it will be better than this year.
Heck
Let's
yeah,
go, yeah.
I like it.
Absolutely. Let's see. Final comments here. How is? Don't know. Hello, friends.
I say those were a while back, I think.
So it's okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, that was the last one that Jim sent in. Okay. Well, yeah, that wraps us up. It's overall it's been I wish I could honestly say it's been an amazing year. It's been an amazing year for the podcast.
For the pod, yeah.
Yeah, the podcast has been going great. And now we're monetized and everything. We've had a number of really great authors on this year. And I think for next year, I'm going to try to shoot to have more authors on because this year we only had like a handful. And that was kind of our bread and butter for a long time. So, yeah, I would say next year I'm probably going to try to shoot for having more authors on. And then, just continuing to do what we do. I'm not like hard committing to anything, but Jim has convinced me that the more content you have out, the better your numbers do. Yeah. And so I'm going to try to like record more of like my own mini videos to put in amongst the podcast episodes. So hopefully you guys will have more content in 2026. But yeah, I know, we have Dresden Files coming up, and then Sam will be around for a few other books while Gabe kind of takes a little bit of a break during. He's got something going on. I don't want to share people's personal info, but yeah, he's going to be back.
It's good. It's good though.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, but Sam and I will be doing the next few episodes of next year. And then yeah, I'm planning on maybe Game of Thrones, that we'll keep going with Farseer, and maybe eventually we'll get back to the Cosmere. that got a little clusterfucky
Just out of hand.
at the end, yeah. So yeah, we'll have great content coming up for you guys soon. Strength of the Few will probably be the next episode to come out for you guys, so keep an eye out for that. And as always, talk to us in the comments, talk to us on Twitter, talk to us on Patreon, where you can view all of our episodes live before anybody on YouTube ever gets to see them. You get to interact in a live stream just like this one. And you'll get to be there live as we record things and talk to authors live and everything like that. So it's a good deal. Contrary to popular belief, it is $3 a month, not $70, because for some reason, like our page said $70 for a while. That's not what we charge. It's $3 a month. So there's that. But thank you all so much for being here. Thank you everybody who has commented this year, everybody who's watched any of our videos, anybody who's liked any of our videos or reached out to us on Twitter or joined our Discord or anything like that. Thank you all so much for being a part of this community. We are so glad to be a part of the BookTube community. We've made so many friends that have been so amazing to us and influential and have just been a great resource for us, as well as a great encouragement for us. So thank you to all of those people. I wish I had time to go down a huge list of people that I have to thank for this year, but just thank you all so much for being there and for watching and just being a part of this community. With all that, have a great Christmas, a great New Year's. We'll see you probably mid-January 2026 is when we'll be back. And we'll see you then. Thank you so much for being a part of all this. Bye. Merry Christmas.
All right, Sam, you better